All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weBLEED FPV eSports Series Season 3. I'm Borgslayer, and with me is Skittles. And first and foremost, guys, weBLEED eSports eSeries Season 3, powered by Velocidrone and NewBeeDrone. Week number 1, we have a Schwifty track, ladies and gentlemen. Schwifty track. Okay, so at this point, I just want to welcome everybody to the Discord server, and also welcome everybody to the YouTube stream. Glad that everybody's here. Hope all you guys are following with us. First and foremost, let's just take a quick moment and discuss the series. Okay, obviously we're going to be grinding out 7 weeks and then going into our finals and our final race. At this point, we're going to take a look at our sponsors. So let's go ahead and bring up my sponsor sheet here. All right, and bear with me as I switch through there. All right, guys, so first sponsor we've got up is T-Motors. Second sponsor is Emax, Orca. We have Fat Straps. We have Fractal. We have Tiny Whoop, tinywhoop.com, our boy Jesse Perkins over at Tiny Whoop. We have Happy Model. We have Beta FPV. We have AyyyKayyy. Big, huge shout out to Daniel Sugano and Liz Sugano for rocking that AyyyKayyy. We have NewBeeDrone, and we have Jason Carmen. And he takes a big pride in making some of these coins that are going to be given out to various pilots here as a prize. So huge shout out to Jason. Now we are rocking out Optimized Drone, Mr. Gank Multi-Rotors. Huge shout out to him. And we have Thumb Grippies. Those of you that don't know, your thumbs will stick to those and they will not bleed, even if you want them to. We have Rail Pro US, which is a Daniel Sugano company, the Sugano boys. And we have weBLEED, of course. We fly, we strive, and we bleed. We have RosieRippers. Huge thanks for RosieRippers. Great group of ladies, awesome team. We have ViFly. And great charger. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of the stuff they have for charging Whoop batteries is pretty amazing. I've used it myself and definitely would recommend it. We have Drone Cadets coming in, trying to provide us some education, right, for drones coming in. We have Search FPV, searchfpv.com, I believe. Or product search, excuse me. And finally, but not least, we have Velocidrone. Huge shout out to Velocidrone for running the the engine that allows us to make this happen. Okay, guys.
So if we could get some of the pilots into or all the pilots possibly into the main chat so we could go over the basic rules to start the season, and then we'll get everyone started racing.
Absolutely. And we have raffle tickets and prizes as well. I'm actually trying to pull up the raffle tickle. Wow, the raffle ticket and prizes. It is definitely not a raffle tickle, guys. That's not going to happen. So even if you wanted to. All right, so I'm having a hard time pulling that up right now. I do apologize. You know what? We'll come back and discuss the raffle ticket and prizes here another moment. Yeah, let's go ahead, Daniel. Yeah.
Right now we're looking at the teams. So we've got the Simps, sponsored by Velocidrone, and that team is captained by Neon. And then the Tiny Warp Speeds, that's sponsored by Tiny Whoop, and T-Dog is the captain of that team. And then right now we're calling Orange Team Team 3 because they haven't decided upon a team yet. They're sponsored by Emax. And then Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly. That's EDOC's team. And then actually, I need to change this right now. We have the Whooping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering. And then we have 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone. And then can we scoot it over? We have one other team. That's quality control, sponsored by Beta FPV.
Have to be my favorite team name so far.
I really like 1S Finesse. It just like rolls off the tongue very
It
nicely.
does. It does, absolutely. You know, all I can say is they better be smooth. With a name like that.
To make it more. All right. So, let's see. Is anyone actually in the...
So we're looking over here.
Over the rules, I guess. Here, I'm gonna jump into each chat real quick and tell someone to come in so they can listen to the rules.
Absolutely.
All right. I'll be right back.
Bear with us here for a moment, guys, while we get the pilots, the captains, at least.
You guys, have someone come into the main chat so we can run over the rules and you can learn the rules. Have at least one person from your team jump into the main chat so you can hear the rules, or multiple people if you want.
All right, we'll take a look at the chat real quick.
Hey,
while
we need at least one person from
we have
each
Night
team
Train
to come
FPV.
into the
What up,
main
peeps?
group
What's up,
so you can
Night
listen
Train?
to the rules.
Apache Smoke Wounded Sniper. What a great name. Good luck, everybody. JFPV, Night Train. What's going on, Jay? Carlos Cacaras. Hi, how's it going? Derpy Who's. What's going on?
We're just gonna call you Team 3 so you can come up with a name after. I just need to know. Message me who's gonna fly.
Hi. All right.
We need at least one person from your team to come into the main group to listen to the rules. You can all come if you want. Okay, cool. All right. Rules. So we need at least one person from your team to come into the main group. Hop in. All right. All right. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to season 3 of the weBLEED eSports series. So obviously this season's a little bit different than the previous couple, but more or less we're gonna run the race the same way. You obviously have 6 people out of your 8 that you've chosen to fly this week, and we did it kind of last second right this time, but in the future you're gonna fill out a form, and you're gonna need to do that by we'll set a time like maybe 9 or 10 a.m. in the morning after the grind, so that we can set up the stream ahead of time. And you'll do that through a Google form, and only Jase will have that info.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so we'll have 6 pilots from each team. Each pilot's going to fly 6 heats. It's going to be 6 in a row, basically back to back. You're going to fly against the other 6 pilots in your tier. You have to fly. All your pilots have to go in the order that they were in the leaderboard smash this week. So if you're missing like your 2nd or 3rd tier or something, then everyone bumps up. You can't sub someone up above. So your lowest pilot is always going to be your 6th tier pilot. You have 6 total races, and the points are as follows. If you get 1st place, you get 10. 2nd, 8. 6, 4, 2, 1, and then 0 for 7th place. And all of your points get added up for your entire team, and then that'll rank all of the teams, and then the top 3 teams will move on to the relay. And the relay is 3 heats. Each team has 2 pilots per heat, and so it'll be like your 6th and 5th tier, then your 4th and 3rd tier, and then your 2nd and 1st tier. And the relay's 10 laps, so each pilot runs 5, and basically you combine your points. So like if your team gets a 1st and a 3rd, you get 10 and 6 points. Or if you got if you came in the 2 last positions, you get a 1 and a 0. So, each set of heats like that you run, you get one like false start basically if you disconnect, or if what was the other thing we said, PK? That's right. Yes. So those are the old. Yes, if something weird happens with your controller, that's just like a regular race. It's too bad, but it's not a it's not an excuse for a reset, even if it like disconnects or something out of your control. Uh, Only if you actually get kicked out, like because your internet instead of rerun. Yes. So don't just quit and be like, if you're doing bad, we'll figure it out. All right. Jase, do you have anything to add? Jase, not Tasty.
Yes. What I'd like to do is just take a quick moment here, guys, and let's just talk for a quick second before we get rolling about the raffle prizes that we have coming up.
Oh, yeah,
So first and foremost, guys, we have an amazing pair of HD0 goggles, which honestly I'd love to have myself. We have a set of Fat Shark Dominator HD goggles, a Radio Master Zorro ELRS version, a Radio Master Mini Zorro AGO1 gimbals set of 2. We have a Radio Master controller carry case. We have a TS101 smart soldering iron, which is actually an amazing soldering iron. Anytime I go to a race, that's what I have in my kit bag. Yep, ViFly, Whoop Store, V2 6-port 1S charger. We have a NewBeeDrone F4 V2.1 ELRS bind and fly drone, amazing drone, guys. NewBeeDrone Acro B65 BLV4 ELRS, also provided by NewBeeDrone. We've got a couple of sets of motors, some NewBeeDrone Flow 802s, 19,000 kV and 25,000 kV, also provided by NewBeeDrone. GemFan Vanny Style 5136 props, also provided by NewBeeDrone. We have a Ghost Atto receiver, an Orca FPV dot control radio controller with actually, and I have one of these myself, pretty amazing, Immersion RC Ghost Uber Light TX module. We have a Ghost JR module TX. That is all provided by Orca. Provided by Beta FPV, we have a Beta FPV keychain. Coming in from Emax, we have an Emax NanoHawk PNP. We also have an Emax NanoHawk X bind and fly. Provided by Fat Straps, we have an awesome Fat Straps goggle strap. T-Motor came through with some 802 motors, amazing 22K motors. We have a couple sets of those. T-Motor M12199 props for 802s. That's some of the new T-Motor props they've thrown down. T-Motor F411 all-in-one, 1S 6-amp FC. Fractal Engineering, let's see. We do have some Skirch frames by Fabian Dixon, and that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the raffle prizes right now, guys. But I just wanted to quickly mention them so that everybody knows. But yeah, no, I think we're all set to go, Daniel, if you want to go ahead and make sure we're getting ready to roll for the first race.
Okay. Yep. So Orange team doesn't have enough pilots today. So Trashbus is not here, and he would be racing. So they're basically going to have to take a 0 every heat, unfortunately. For that's the Emax team. All right, so let's have all of the tier 6s to the room. That's going to be Hendesaur, Greenhorn, Trashbus, Toxic FPV, Flightning, Dingles, and Bella Chow. Enable everyone. Is flying. Flying. Alright, so I'm missing. This is not here. Jingle. I'm missing Lightning. There he is. Lightning's here. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more. Who are we missing? Oh, someone just showed up. Sor. Why don't I see him? Here he is. Okay, we've got all 6. Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo. Skittles. Skittles.
All right. As we have everyone that wants to be in the room. Give it a few more seconds. If there's any other
Skittles.
spotters, what's up?
Can I change, can we get some, actually, instead of Trash Bis, and keep our, keep the lineup the same? Like, just take the Lost Tier 3, and then keep AZ Tier 4, and so on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
So then Selenia's was beef racing right now.
Yeah.
If you want to do that instead, so you're gonna pretend get some's in.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna take zeros in tier 3 instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And Selenia's up now?
Yeah, then Selenia would be up right now.
Okay.
So let me. Okay, yeah. All right. So that was actually, if you heard there, they didn't have enough people to field, so they were gonna have Trash Bis take zeros in tier 6, but actually the better strategy is what they just did right now, which was have get some their higher tier pilot who's also not here pretend like he's here, so they're going to take zeros in tier 3, and that bumps everyone else back down to the more appropriate tier. So now they have Selenia flying in this tier.
Makes sense.
Good move by Orange team there, strategic wise, I'd say. All right, we got everyone in the room. We're locking the room. All right, pilots, do we have any objections? We're going to get this started. This is tier number 6 on our first race here from weBLEED Season 3 on this pretty sweet Schwifty track. You can see he created this entire environment that they're going to be racing through. All right, I don't hear any objections. We're going to go 5 seconds. That. What do you mean, Velocidrone? Like the sound from Velocidrone?
I think if people want to see the race in the stream, not the Discord channel.
I see the race.
I see the race as well.
Yeah. Are you talking about sound or picture? Okay. All right. All right, pilots, any objections? All right, looks like I see everyone flying around, so it doesn't look like we have everyone stuck. Here we go.
And they're off.
I only see 6. Who are we missing? Hold on, we're gonna stop. So who's not flying? Sorry, pilots.
We have aborted this race.
We also don't have everyone on their colors. If pilots could go to their proper colors. Who's not in there? Hold on. Who didn't take off? Bella, Dingles, Flightning. Did Flightning take off? No, he's there. Bella, Dinosaur, Toxic. Greenhorn, where's Greenhorn?
A lot of sport for Bella going on here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 people flying. Who do I have extra? 0. I have 0 flying for some reason. Okay. Where's Greenhorn at? He's not in here.
Yeah, I'm seeing Dingles, Flightning,
Tiny warp
Chow,
beats.
Handosaur, Toxic FPV, and Solania.
Yeah, we're missing Greenhorn.
My boy Elliot Rivera, where is he?
I don't know. He's so pumped out the whole season. Where's T-Dog? Where's Greenhorn? Anyone on Team Tiny Whoop?
Radioactive, I just asked where he was at. I'm on that team, and I'm not quite sure where.
You guys have other people? He races at the one race, and Daylight's on a plane, so no, they don't.
Derpy Hooves with some Hendosaur love. Off-grid everything. Hey, yo, Mr. E. What's going on, off-grid? Oh, there's Greenhorn FPV is texting in the chat. How could he not be here? Yo, I took off for my birthday, but I'll hop in if you want. That's what he's saying.
Well, I mean, you're racing. Jump in, Greenhorn. You don't have anyone else. You don't have anyone else on your team. Do you guys not discuss this on your team beforehand? Like who's flying and stuff? I mean, T-Dog gave me a lineup.
You should want to fly on your birthday. I'm gonna be honest.
Right?
Yeah.
Birthday dubs.
Greenhorn, get off the chat and get in the room, my dog.
Happy birthday while we wait.
Yeah, let's do a practice. You guys get a practice now. Yep, and this is the first race, and we didn't have like the lineups set very ahead of time because ZOETEK's been sick, obviously,
yep.
As you can hear. But in the future, if you're not here when we're starting the race, you just get zeros.
We're gonna be good next week, Daniel. Right? Where I'm gonna have all that data. Right? Where this is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Work these kinks out.
It's like, ooh, it's pretty good racing right here. Everyone's the top 3 are like really close. Dingles, Bella, and Flightning. But not that far behind. It looks like Toxic and Solenia. Is Solenia stuck? No, he's still flying. Okay. We got Dingles out front, Flightning second, Bella in third. This is a practice. They're just getting some practice in while we wait for Greenhorn. I'm assuming he wasn't far away.
Oh yeah, Dingles is not sparing the whip on this
here.
pony.
68. Oh wow, yeah. So compared to their leaderboard times, we can do that real quick. Dingles had a 65, Lightning also a 65, Solenia 66. So this group looking pretty good. All right, Greenhorn. How far away are you? Did you respond?
Greenhorn says he talked to T-Dog. Well, we need you racing, bro, not talking.
He says hopping in, so.
Oh, he's hopping in now. Excellent.
Let's see, let me unlock the room. Yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's go back to our sponsor list, guys. Let me pop that up real quick, and we'll just go through them one more time. Greenhorn's with us. All right.
There he is. All right.
Yeah, man. I switched it up and I talked to everybody, so I don't know what the heck happened. Am I in the lobby already?
Yep. You're in. I got you flying. All right. Pilots. Just run a practice. Greenhorn, you have any objections?
Nah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
This is the first official heat. weBLEED Season 1. Here we go. Alright, we got 7 pilots off. Looks like Toxic had the whole shot.
He did have
Going
the whole
into
shot.
the slalom.
Running
Probably
strong.
one of the most difficult parts of this track, I would say.
Oh, a little
Probably gonna be
bobble
the-
from, yeah, Dingle's bobbled. Toxic might catch him.
Dang.
So Dingles was actually the very lowest ranked pilot in the tryout to make it into the series, but he,
Not a
obviously
little bobble from number 2, Dingles. Yeah,
Goes
Flightning's
down.
taking over the number 1 spot.
Oh, Dingles goes down again, so Flightning and Bella now both pass him, and Toxic. Dingles running 4th. The pilot's about to go on to their 3rd lap.
Flightning just hit that next gear. Hits that power-up gate.
Yep, it's an interesting strategy there to see if the pilots are going to hit the power-up every time, or if it basically resets your battery if you aren't familiar with Velocidrone. So you can probably run the track about a second faster, I would say, with a full battery versus then one. And there comes in Flightning for first place. Dingles worked his way back up to 2nd. Hendasar with the 3rd. And I should be entering this.
Yeah, I mean, Flightning fought his way back through that one. Dingles with the great hole shot, but a couple of bobbles dropped him back to 2nd place. So yeah, Flightning coming in 1, Dingles 2, Hendasar 3, Bella Chow 4, Toxic FPV 5, Greenhorn 6, and Selenia in 7.
Read that off again, because when I'm on the other sheet, I can't see.
All right, we have Flightning in 1, Dingles in 2, Hendasar in 3, Bella Chow in 4, 5 Toxic FPV, 6 Greenhorn, and Selenia coming in as 7. I love how they just keep practicing and going, right?
Yeah. Greenhorn, can you switch your color to pink or magenta? That'll make it easier for us. And then also Toxic should be, no, Toxic's green. Hendasar should be red. I can actually do that myself, can't I?
You are the manager, Daniel. You may manage. Oh, Bobby Bags. Bobby Bags is in the chat. He says, hey, Jase, what's going on, guy? For those you don't know, Bobby Bags has one of the best Massachusetts accents I've ever seen. Like, I can't touch it, and I try. Zero says, nice Dingles.
All right, sweet. Okay. All right, let's go. Heat number 2. Sorry, it took me a second because the colors were off. Here we go.
Oh, we're good. We're good. All right, let's get set, pilots.
Objections.
Let's go.
There you go.
Mic check. Hey, Borgslayer.
Shot Bella has the early lead.
FOV on the stream is super narrow. You could fix that. That would probably be beneficial.
Bella Chow
That
holding
dog.
down that #1 spot. She's not going to give it up.
Oh, looking good. Flightning chasing him down. Toxic and Dingles trading 3rd and 4th. Oh, Flightning has a little bobble, drops him back. Bella still holding first, going into lap number 3 here. Dingles has worked his way up into 2nd place again. He seems to be the pilot with
I'm
the
riding
most
with Dingles
pace.
right now. Dingles is putting on the pace right now, trying to catch up to Bella Chow.
Flightning is right behind Dingles.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
both- they're both
Tied
about
by
a
a
gate
rope.
behind. It's going to come down to this last ladder. Looks like Bella took it pretty clean. All he has to do is spin around the last, and Bella, ooh, Dingles, Flightning, and Bella all really close there, within a second of each other in that finish. So this time, Bella gets the first.
Yeah, Bella
Dingles
Chow,
gets
he held that down the entire time there.
Flightning gets the 3rd.
Nice job, Bella Chow. Took that whole shot, ran it all the way down throughout the entire. I'd hate to be that pony because he did not spare the whip.
For Greenhorn and Selenia. All right. Let's do one more and then we'll go over the points. All right, pilots, any objections? Oh, Tasty left the session. All right, it's fine. It's in between. All right, here we go. This is heat number 3 of your tier 6. So far, we've had 1 win from Bella and 1 from Flightning. Dingles with 2 second places.
We just had literally a #1 place change of 4 different pilots all in a 15-second span here.
Oh, yeah.
So Bella Chow's rocking #1 right now. Dingles takes it back. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Dingles
Bella Chow
and
and
Bella
Dingles going
switching
back and
and
forth.
forth.
Wow.
Both of them hitting the recharge.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble. Dingles takes first place.
Oh, Bella
Back to
crashes, goes
Flightning.
down. Flightning and now Dingles battling for that first place spot.
This is insane.
Flightning gets a little spun around on the ladder, and now Dingles is out front by several gates. He's got a pretty good looking lead right here. If he can keep it smooth, he's probably going to take this win. There'll be 3 different leaders, or 3 different winners out of our 3 heats.
I'm riding
Dinosaur
with
up in
Dingles right
5th
now.
place right now. Greenhorn 5th, having his best run. Toxic in 6th, and Selenia in 7th. Here comes Dingles.
Last part
Let's
of
see
this
what
track.
this time is. This is a really clean run for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dingles holds it down.
68.
Wow.
Flightning gets a 2nd. Bella gets a 3rd.
Good job, Dingles.
Soar gets a 4. The 5th. Toxic. Selenia gets a 0. Selenia's flying on a laptop at his brother's house, so rough going for him. All right, so we've had 3 of our 6 races, so let's take a look at the scores so far. Right now, we've got, in no particular order, the Simps with 12 points, Tiny Warp Speeds with 4 points, Team 3 with 0 points, Fly Vibes with 7 points, the Whooping Wizards with 24, 1S Finesse with 26, and Quality Control with 20. So those last 3 teams there are the 3 in control. That's Flightning, Dingles, and Bella Chow. All right, let's run the next 3. Here we go. Any objections, pilots? All right.
All right, here we go. Ooh, Toxic with the whole shot, taken quickly back by Hanasaur, and then back to Toxic. Bella Chow, Toxic again. Wow, these starts are crazy.
I'd like to see Toxic with a nice, fully clean run. See how he stacks up against these other pilots.
Right now, Dingles holding down that #1 spot again. He seems to start a little slow, but then comes in hot.
Dingle's flying. Oh, I didn't even look at this before. Dingles is flying angle. I just
Really?
realized. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Flightning's
he's
taking the first spot at this point. Dingle still holding down number 2, though. Takes it back from Flightning. Flightning takes it again. My goodness, boys. Tied at the hip with a rope.
Toxic also flying angle.
Much
And this
respect
one
to my
flying
angle modes.
Greenhorn flying angle. And Selenius. So we got 4 angles and 3 acros. Interesting.
That was good. Got it.
Dude,
Right now, Flightning out front.
Dingle's with a little bit of a bobble, slipped back to 4th place. Flightning is definitely holding down the front.
And he takes the win. Oh, something happened to Bella right at the end, and Dingle sneaks in ahead of him for that 2nd place. So Flightning with his 2nd win. Dingle's with another 2nd. That's 3 seconds for him, and Bella gets 3rd. And it's Soar.
That was a great play.
Nice win, Flightning. Way to fight it out, hold him off there till the end.
Second season as a player.
All right. On to heat number 5. All right, pilots. This is your 2nd to last heat, and then we'll be going on to tier 5. Here we go.
It's quick. A little bit quick.
Crazy at the start as usual. As things settle down to Dingles in 1st place. Bella Chow takes it back. Flightning takes it now.
Dingles missed the gate, had to circle back.
I'm riding
He
with
drops
Bella
all the
Chow
way to
right now.
6th.
He is
Toxic looking
hot.
good in 3rd right now.
Right on the tail of Flightning. Coming in smooth to that chicane section.
Yeah, you got to get that just right.
Absolutely. You don't want to lose that momentum.
Like you got to just like kind of just know how much to turn the sticks.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble. Bella Chow slipping back. Flightning still holding down number 1 spot. Toxic has slipped into 2nd.
Toxic flying, not picking up the recharge. He's going no recharges.
He doesn't need it.
Yep, this is
Oh, a
one
little
of
bit
his
of a
best
bobble,
props
though.
right now.
He's still holding 2nd.
Lightning out front, about to take another win.
Absolutely. Flightning comes
There
in.
it is. Toxic gets a 2nd.
Nice job,
His
Flightning.
best finish. Flightning's 3rd win. Toxic gets a 2nd there. That's his best finish. Bella, another 3rd. Dingles this time gets the 4th. That's his lowest finish.
What is the FOV hotkey for Velocidrone? Insert is the hotkey for that, Doug. Insert. 137 degrees is what we're looking for. Nice and hot.
Selenia. All right. Nice work, pilots. Flightning with another 68 there. Very nice times. All right, this is the last race. Do we have any objections?
Send it.
All right, here we go. Race 6 of 6.
Banging them out. Love watching that one switch when they all go at the beginning there. Dingles is holding it down. Oh, wait, back to Bella Chow now. They are tied at the hip as they go. Look at that. Same gate, same space and time.
The top 3 are locked together. Oh, and Flightning jumps into the mix too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Toxic goes down. He drops himself back slightly.
Bella Chow's
Dingles and Bella.
chasing Dingles right now as we speak.
Flightning is watching them both. Like,
Has them
just
lined up.
Half gate in front of him. Oh man, it is stacked up. Oh, Flightning tries to
wow.
make the pass on Bella going into the blind ladder. Oh, he takes a little high on the top of the ladder. Bella takes it back. Dingles still running out front. They're on to the 3rd lap. Looks like Dingles is the first into the back and forth section and the first one out. Flightning or Dingles, Flightning, Bella. Oh, switching. Oh, Flightning goes down, drops himself out of contention for the top spot. Currently,
Dingles
Dingles
still
on the
holding it down.
final ladder, spinning
Bella
around.
Chow chasing him.
And Dingles takes another win. And Bella right behind in 2nd place.
That was close. Wow. Yeah, I like to call that the chicane section. Is that accurate, Daniel? Can we call that a
I've
chicane?
heard chicane referred to as so many different things. Chicane at Wootopia was the like gate, and then you jump over the hurdle and then go to another gate. I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
but
on the other
technically by
side.
definition, really what it means is any repeated change in direction, right? As you're doing one of these. So I mean, I could pretty much call anything a chicane at this point. Nice job, pilots. Dingle's taking that first spot. Bella Chow in second. Flightning in third. Toxic FPV in fourth. And we are looking at Honda Soar in fifth. Greenhorn in sixth. And Selenia coming up in seventh.
Yep. All right, so let's go over the points now after we've done tier 1. Let me open the room so the other pilots can jump in. And call the
Absolutely.
pilots to the room, then we will go over the...
It's a good idea. Let's get them in there first, and we can sort after.
Yep. So now we've got tier number 5. So we need Tasty, Radioactive, T-Mad, stewydB, Axion, Rush FPV, and Mr. E. Dang, that's tier 5. Wow. Some fast pilots in this series. All right, and the points currently. So after we've gone through all 6 heats in tier 6, we've got... Ooh, it's close. We've got Whooping Wizards out front with 50 points. Only 2 points behind is 1S Finesse, or Whooping Wizards sponsored by Fractal Engineering. We've got 1S Finesse sponsored by NewBeeDrone, and they have 48 points. Then in third place, we've got Quality Control sponsored by Beta FPV. They've got 40 points. And then Fly Vibes sponsored by ViFly, 21 points. Simps sponsored by Velocidrone have 20 points. Tiny Warp Speeds sponsored by Tiny Whoop have 7 points. And Team 3 sponsored by Emax have 0 points.
I have to say, I smile every time I see Quality Control.
All right, so let's get our next group in here. Let's see who has arrived already.
Nice job, Whooping Wizards. You guys are holding it down for Mr. Fractal there. That's amazing. 1S Finesse not far behind him, though, with just 2 points. That was a close tier there. And Quality Control, obviously, you know, bringing up that third spot with 40. I mean, that's not too hard to overcome right there.
stewydB, T-Mad. All right, I think I've got 7. So let's see, but T-Mad should be...
Greenhorn says, man, y'all just threw me into the mix. He wasn't even ready for today, for the race on his birthday. Greenhorn, bro, you should want to race on your birthday.
Everyone's on the right color. All right. If any of the other pilots that were in before want to leave the room, jump out now before we start the races. Please don't leave during the actual race.
Toxic. Those nerves are real today, buddy. Okay.
Let me do this real quick so I can see the start line. All right, pilots. We've got Rush FPV on 1S Finesse. We've got Mystery on Quality Control. We've got Axion on Whooping Wizards. We've got Tasty on Simps. We've got Radioactive on Tiny Warp Speeds, stewydB on Fly Vibes, and T-Mad on Team 3. Do we have any objections? All right, here we go. First round of Tier 5.
We go.
All right, I saw everyone take off. We got 7 pilots on the board. So it looks like Tasty and Rush battling for front. Oh, Mr. E in the mix too. Mr. E pulls his way out to the lead. Rush in second. T-Mad in third. stewydB in fourth. Tasty, Axion.
Oh, Rush with a bobble. He goes down hard.
Everyone's
Mr. E
really
holding the 1 spot.
Mr. E. looking really good out front. Tasty, right on him though. He worked his way already back up from an early
Ironically
bobble.
tasty. Meaning that you would think that he wasn't tasty, but he actually is.
Oh, I think Mr. E had a small bobble. Tasty makes the pass.
Tasty
doesn't
takes him,
take
yep.
the recharge on the final one. Maybe he's only doing a single recharge or no recharges. Not sure. Let's see if Mr. E can chase him down in the last few gates here. Going under the table, into the final ladder, spinning up. Oh, Mr. E has another bobble, but he gets right back on his line. But Tasty is going to take the first win of heat. Mystery in second. T-Mat in third.
Did you
Nice
see
race
that?
from
You
Tasty
see that
there.
slalom from
That'll-
Tasty? That was twit.
The slalom looks really nice when you do it good.
Absolutely.
Watch Neon do that.
It almost looked like he was going straight, right? With just a little bit.
Team 3 picks up their first points there. Team at third place. stewydB in fourth. Rush.
Mystery did a good job to recover from that bobble, though, and still hold it down in second spot.
Yeah, he could have dropped a couple spots back if they had.
Absolutely. He had a good 3 or 4 gate lead, which gave him that opportunity, which absolutely is always, anytime you can do that, right? Get those gates.
All right. On to heat number 2. Here we go, pilots. Any objections? Here we go. So, Mystery looks like he's got a good chance to pick up a win during these heats. Rush was out there early in the going too. Tasty probably the favorite here since he had a bobble and still got a win on that last one.
He went
we got a different order this time. We got Tasty out front, Axion, T-Mad, stewydB, Mystery, Rush, and Radioactive. On to lap number 2. Tasty's the first one, Axion second. T-Mad makes the pass. Oh, Axion must have gone down. He falls back. Tasty has a small tap, but he recovers from it perfectly. It's basically just like he kind of put some style into his turn.
Mr. E takes the second spot from Axion, though. He is putting the nose down.
Going into the third lap here. Let's see if Mr. E has enough time to catch. Tasty has a several gate lead. He's already through the slalom before Mr. E even gets into it. So it's as long as Tasty doesn't screw up. I wish he was in the chat here so we could just keep saying Tasty and he could mistake, but now he's flying too smooth. Oh, but there it is. Oh, he makes a full crash. Mystery makes the pass. And Mystery takes the win. Tasty recovers in time to get the second place, though. It was a role reversal there. This time, Mr. Tasty goes down and gives it to Mr. E. Before it was backwards. Rush takes a third that time.
I was riding with Mystery. I'm not gonna lie. I was riding with Mystery that whole heat, and he just stayed smooth after that initial bobble. Ran him down. He made him bobble.
Axion was out front there for a while. Ends up in 5th again. And Radioactive in 6th again. Radioactive in 7th. All right, pilots. On to heat number 3. Any objections? All right, here we go. Whole shot Axion, maybe? I think it was
Mr.
close.
E,
Tasty.
technically.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah, Axion took it quick, but Mr. E had it.
Yeah, all 3 of them switching spots, and that Rush jumps up into the mix, too. Tasty and Mystery. Oh, Tasty with a slight gate hit, but it's still staying out front. Just slowed him
Tasty's
down
not having
slightly.
it.
Oh,
Give
Rush
me
past
that first
Mystery.
spot.
Yeah, and Mystery sees Tasty right there. He's just slightly ahead. Oh, Mystery almost hits the rock and has to take a slightly wide turn. Make sure he doesn't
Tasty.
crash. Ooh, but Mystery has a really nice ladder. Almost passes him for a half second. On to lap number 3. Oh, Tasty goes down on the recharge. Tasty tried to take the recharge that time when he hadn't been taking it before, and he goes down.
That was risky, and it did not pay off.
He's still right there in 3rd place, though, trying to push on to Rush to get his
Up to second now with Tasty.
back. Oh, yep. Rush went down. T-Mad and Tasty passed him. Rush all the way back to 6th there after being in 2nd. Mr. E takes another win. Nice.
Tasty would have had that if he didn't try to get cute with the power up gate. Yeah, he would have had that one, I think.
T-Mad gets 3rd. Stewie and 4th.
Mr. E, man, wow, he's cranking. I would hate to be that pony right now.
Axion 6th again, and Radioactive in 7th. The order mixes up like throughout the whole thing, but then by the end, it's been pretty consistent.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the points here. So far for the teams, we've got. So after Mysteries wins here, Quality Control has taken first place with 68 points. In second place, we've got 1S Finesse with 58 points. In third, we've got the Whoopin' Wizards with 53. And SimSims have jumped up now. They've got 46 points. And Team 3 has 16, and Tiny Warp Speeds have 7. All right, let's run through the second set of, or back half of tier number 5 here. And
Look at that
pilots, any
quality
objections?
control. Wow.
Yeah, right. But watch out. You know that SimSims have a really stacked top of the lineup. So if they're
I'm waiting
anywhere
for that. I'm waiting for that. It's all about that strategy.
whenever they're, as long as they're close, though, I think they're gonna get a lot of points here at the end, especially with Neon. All right,
Right now,
so Tasty
ironically, Tasty. Yes.
out front. Rush always the early contender, and then they jumped this down to 6th, right as I said his name. Sorry, Tanner.
Little nursery, you know, little count. Like, oh wow.
Ooh, Tasty with some quick adjustments there to get through without making a crash, and then back to flying smooth. Very nice out of Tasty. Great slalom. He's holding a pretty solid lead right now. Oh no!
Oh,
And then he
bobble.
makes a bobble. Drops him back. Mr. E
Mr. E
takes the
takes
lead.
it. I'm riding with him now. All the way to finish.
stewydB up in 3rd place right now. If he could finish there, it'd be one of his best finishes.
Right now, they are on the same exact gate for gate. Tasty and Mr. E. They're battling it out on gate 9, 11.
Ooh,
Wow.
Tasty with a little bit of a bobble. It gets about a gate behind Mr. E now. He's going to have Mr. E make a bobble or have a phenomenal ladder. He has a very good one. He's catching up a little bit. There's just not enough room left, and Mr.
Nope.
E takes the win.
Wow.
Tasty in
Great
second.
job, Mr. E.
These guys
He
are running
stayed smooth.
65.
You know,
So
in that
Mr. E-
forced left-hand ladder, right, when he came around there, I could just tell he just gunned it right up that. Mr. E was not going to let him have it.
Stewie gets a 3rd. His best finish so far. T-Mad 4th.
Mr. E with a little celebratory freestyle through the power-up gate right now. It's good to see.
Radioactive gets his first point with the 6th. And
Oh. Mr. E with a Matty flip through the power-up tunnel.
Mr. E's got 3 wins in a row now. Let's see if he can keep it going. All right, pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. All right, Mr. E, early hole shot. Axion, Rush, Tasty. After Tasty's got the best slalom. He typically comes
Absolutely.
out ahead after the slalom. But
Mystery's
Mystery
on him,
right
though.
there. Yeah, Mystery more consistent, I think, overall. But if Tasty has like a perfect run.
Yeah, it's tough to beat that. He is fast.
But
Oh,
actually,
power-up
looking at
tunnel
the
for
poll,
Mr. E. That was risky.
Mystery actually had the best qual time over Tasty by 0.05.
Tasty took it back, though. A little
Seconds.
bobble, unfortunately, and Tasty took that first place back. I don't think he's going to give it up this time. He's about 3 gates ahead.
If you say Tasty enough, he might. Oh, but T-Mad's right in the mix.
Oh,
T-Mad ahead.
Tasty.
Tasty takes it back from T-Mad, though. Axion up there. Rush Mysteries back in 5th on this one. They're on lap number 3. Tasty spinning around. Final ladder. Split S around the pole, and he's going to take his 2nd win. Nice work. T-Mad gets a 2nd. That's his best finish.
Good job, Tasty.
Ooh, there is 3 right in a row. Mr. E works his way all the way back up into 3rd. Nice work, Mr. E.
It's almost like Tasty's taking that power-up gate out of pure principle alone. I'm not really quite sure why he keeps going for it, but I like it.
Rush, 2nd. That was Axion's best finish. Stewie and Brady. All right. One more heat and we'll go over, we'll open up for tier number 4 and go over the points. Pilots, this is your 6th and final heat of tier number 5. Do I hear any objections?
All right. I'm going to ride with Tasty this time. See what he can do.
All right, I'll ride with Mystery. Looks like Mystery and Tasty. Oh, Tasty
announcer's
goes.
curse.
Oh, in the slalom, his best feature.
Correct. His best
Sure, will
element.
his way back up. It's early. Mystery right now out front though. Oh no, Rush switching places with Mystery right now. Rush having a heater. I'm gonna
I'm
go
sticking with
aboard
Tasty.
Rushes. Oh,
He's going to
Rush
run
and
him down right
Mystery.
now.
I don't think Rush is taking the recharge. I think he's
Oof.
going straight. Mystery and Rush battling for that first place. Oh wait, no,
Tasty
that's
slips back.
oh
Yeah,
Rush
it is
with the
Rush and
small
Mystery.
bobble.
Yeah. T-Mad
T-Mad
takes
now in
second place. Yep.
Mystery out front by himself. He's got a couple gate lead. Nice slalom. Looks like he's going to take it home unless he has a major mistake. Rush has worked his way back up in second. Axion in third. T-Mad in fourth. Tasty with a rough one in fifth because Jase is riding with him.
It's you're right. I'm not gonna ride with him next time. I definitely not. That was my fault,
Here
Tasty.
comes Mystery. Takes home a win. That was a dominating one. What time did he get there? Oh, a 63. Mystery putting down heat.
I'm not gonna lie. I rode with Mr. E right on all of his wins. I figured it would work for Tasty too.
Get a third. Axion getting some nice finishes there at the end. And then Tasty gets a fourth. That's 4 points. We got T-Mad at the fifth.
Yeah, ironically, riding with Tasty did not work well for him.
stewydB and radioactive. All right, let's open this room up.
All right, let's see what Rush has got. I'm gonna ride with Rush this time.
Oh, we're done. You have to wait till next week for Rush.
It's okay.
All right, let's call tier number 4 to the room. So we've got Greasy Slime Bag, Lounds,
Sorry, every time I hear Greasy Slime Bag, I'm sorry.
AZ Cruz, Johnny Fly, Vanadium, Chetmac, and FPV Cam.
Guys,
Wow.
Schwifty FPV, the track designers in the chat, y'all saying, "What's up? We bleed."
These tiers are ridiculous.
RC King 97 says he likes scooters, skateboarding, snowboarding, air racing, and this. It almost seems like this should be put first there, RC King 97.
All right, let's go over the points real quick. So, in first place now, after Mystery gets 4 wins there, Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV, has 94 points. In second, but very close, we've got 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone, with 70 points. Only 2 points behind them, we've got Simps, sponsored by Velocidrone. They've got 68 points. In fourth place, we've got Whooping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering. They've got 63 points. In fifth place, we've got Fly Vibe, sponsored by ViFly, with 39 points. Then we've got Team 3, sponsored by Emax, with 30 points. And Tiny Warp Speed, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, with 8 points.
I'm going to need Tiny Warp Speeds to engage that warp mode here, and let's get this rolling.
Let's see.
I'm waiting for their second half crew to roll in here because I think it's going to be pretty hot.
Well, they've got Daylight sitting, and so 2 of their higher seeds sitting this week. So they're a little disadvantaged on this one. So let's see, who do we have in here? We've got, I need Greasy Slime Bag.
Oh, Norm McDonald in the chat saying we bleed New England or Northeast, excuse me. How do I not I don't know the name of my own chapter. What's up, Norm? Nam.
Johnny Fly, green.
Melissa Robinson with a shout out to Vandium. Says let's go.
Vanadium.
Vanadium. Vanadium. I want to say Vandium. I don't know why. Yeah. I do too. Vanadium. It's going to take me a minute. I apologize about that, guys, but I'll get these names. If you use normal names, it'd be easier for me, but...
Chet Mac.
Sup, y'all?
Slayer.
Love you, Borgslayer. What's going on, Nam?
All right, we've got 7 pilots. We've got Vanadium on the Whooping Wizards. We've got AZ Cruz on Team 3. We've got Chet Mac on 1S Finesse. FPV Cam on Quality Control. Greasy Slime Bag on Simps. Johnny Fly on Fly Vibes. And Lounds on Tiny Warp Speeds. All right, pilots, locking the room. Do you have any objections? Let's get it started. This is tier number 4 of our first race. All the pilots drop down. Looks like they're going to take off, and they do. It's like Cam with the early hole shot, but then Chet Mac and Vanadium jump ahead in through the slalom. Looks like Cam comes out of the slalom first, but Vanadium right there also. Oh man,
Ooh.
This is a bundle of whoops.
Back and forth on that one, Daniel.
Cam, Vanadium, Chet Mac, Lounds, Greasy Slime Bag, AZ Cruz, Johnny Fly must have had a bobble because he's several
FPV
gates
Cam
behind
with
group.
the power-up gate. Wow, that's risky.
Yeah, I think from here on out, all of the pilots will be taking the recharge.
They're not going to
Unless, like,
handle
some
that
other-
slightly lower battery, are they?
No, everyone knows that, like, if everyone else is doing it, I got to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what you practice on the... Oh, Chet Mac missed the start gate. He has to go all the way back. That drops him from 2nd all the way down to 4th. So right now we got
FPV Cam's
Cam
still
out
going
front.
strong. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man, Cam is smoking the field right now. He's got 10 gates on Vanadium in 2nd.
Absolutely.
Easy Cruz in 3rd. Greasy Slime Bag in 4th. Lounds in 5th. Chet Mac in 6th. Johnny Fly in 6th. They're Cam.
Wow, Cam. Never took the foot off the gas that entire heat. Great job. All right, guys. Right now we are looking at FPV Cam first place on that one. Vandium coming in 2nd. AZ Cruz coming in 3rd. Greasy Slime Bag in 4th. Sorry, I have a hard time saying that one. Lounds in 5th. Chet Mac in 6th. And Johnny Fly coming in 7th. We've lost Daniel real quick, so hang on just a second. We are going to bring in the race manager back in just one moment, guys. Let's take a quick peek at the chat, see what's going on there. Rush FPV says, let's go Chet. Mr. E, Jase. Lucky mascot co-pilot. That's my man right there. I love running with him. I'm going to give this just a quick sec here and see if we can get Skittles back in here. Obviously, he dropped out real quick. And... let's see. Just hang tight for a sec, guys. We are working this out as we speak. So, Mr. E, let's go Cam. Wow, Rush FPV. I'm going to get this acro consistency down. I have faith in you, brother. Get that consistency.
Were you able
Oh,
to...
Daniel's back. No,
Our power
back, my dude.
blipped. Did
You're
the
good, brother.
first race finish and everything fine?
It did, yes. We're good there. We've got FPV Cam in 1st place. We've got Vandium in 2nd. We have AZ Cruz in 3rd. Greasy Slime Bag in 4th. Lounds in 5th. Chet Mac in 6th. And Johnny Fly in 7th.
Wait, sorry, do that again. I have to put it in. Who is
No
3rd?
worries. All right, so we got FPV Cam in 1st. 2nd is Vanadium, excuse me. AZ Cruz in 3rd. We have Greasy Slime Bag in 4th. Lounds in 5th. Chet Mac in 6th. And John E. Fly coming up in 7th.
Right, hold on. You're going way too fast for me. Who was 4th?
4th was Greasy Slime Bag.
And 5th?
Lounds.
Lounds is on...
Chet Mac in 6th.
All right, got it.
Johnny Fly in 7th. Yep. All right, so we got our race manager back,
Let me
guys. A little
jump back
quick blip
into the
for
room.
Skittles.
Yeah, our power blinked. I was like, no, and then it came right back, so...
I was ready, bro. I was ready. I was about ready to take over manager duties. I'm there.
I think I'm I can reconnect on this. Yes, I'm back here.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, hang tight for just a quick sec as we look over the last leaderboards on the stream here.
What did Cam get? A 61. Wow.
Yeah. FPV Cam guy, yeah, he did get a 61 and 866 milliseconds to be precise. You cannot forget about those 866 milliseconds.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I think his leaderboard time is like a 60 something, so only a second or two behind. All right, multiplayer. Jump in. weBLEED. All right. I'm back. You can toss it to me.
You back, Daniel?
Yep, I just got in there.
All right, we're good. All right. All right, Skittles, I just made you manager.
All right, sweet.
You're good, brother.
Did you leave? No, you're still here. All right.
I'm still here. Yep.
All right. And everyone's set to flying still. We're still good. Okay. Oh, wait. We have auto enable on. That's not good.
Correct. No,
One,
don't do that.
two,
And the room's not locked either.
3, 4. It's locked now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hang tight with
7.
us for a sec.
All right. We're good to go.
Oh, so I'm being told my volume is a little bit low here. Let's see if we can get our back-end wizard, Dougie Kling, to boost me a little bit. And Rush agrees.
Oh, wait.
Rush
We
says
have...
Jase is very quiet.
The track is pylons right now.
Well, that's not what we want.
There we go.
Yep. There we go. Did that last race not finish, Daniel? It may not have.
Did it not finish?
Yeah,
I think I left.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any times. I think we're gonna have to rerun that.
Rerun it. I think. See,
Yeah.
I jumped out like right after, or like it disconnected right after I saw Cam finish, so I wasn't sure if the room finished. All right, well, all right, pilots. So we get a rerun on that one. All right. Any objections? We're gonna be starting now. Back. This is gonna be heat number 1 again for tier 4. All right, here we go. All right. We got 7 pilots in the air. Vanadium with the whole shot this time. He's
I'll ride
green.
with him as we speak.
I changed him to purple.
Johnny Fly coming up in that first spot. Wow. He has put another gear down.
That's a good change for him because he was finished or was in last place when we left last time.
FPV Cam sneaks into that first spot, though. See if he can hold it down. Oh, they're on the same gate, though. Gate for gate.
Ooh, it is
Johnny
close.
Fly takes it back. Wow.
On to lap number 3. Let's see who's going to finish it out.
FPV Cam skipped that power-up gate. He says, I don't need it. He's going to hold it down anyway, coming around.
Ooh, Pesh makes the pass on Johnny Fly, but Johnny Fly a little bit faster, I think, because he hit the recharge.
Yep.
Going in. Oh, but he takes a little bit of a wide turn there, and Cam takes the win. Johnny gets the second.
Wow, Johnny Fly, FPV Cam, what a great heat. I thought for a second, honestly, with Cam not getting that power-up gate, that Johnny was going to get past him, but he just hammered down on that last 2 or 3 gate section.
Greasy Slimebag finishes up in 3rd. Chet Matt gets the 4th. AZ Cruz in 5th. Vanadium ends up in 6th. And Lowndes in 7th.
So Rush FPV, am I still quiet, my dude? Let's see what you have to say about it now.
All right, here we go. Heat number 2. Let's see if we can get another exciting finish like that. This looks like Cam, the early hole shot, but Oh, I'm just everyone mixes up early. Chetmac, the first one out of the slalom.
They're bouncing back and forth though, Johnny Fly and Chetmac.
Yep.
It's like a seesaw battle.
It's like,
FPV Cam holding it down. Chetmac takes it back. Wow.
ooh, where Cam came out of nowhere there, but now Cam has dropped back. He must have had a mistake on the recharge. Johnny Fly out front, Vanadium in second.
Johnny Fly has a good lead right now, about 3 or 4 gates. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch him. See if he can stay smooth.
Oh no, Vanadium's like about a half. It just depends on where they are on the track.
Yep.
Oh, but Vanadium drops back as I say that, and Greasy Slimebag comes up in a second. Johnny Fly with a nice slalom there, but Greasy Slimebag is pushing on him right now.
I still want to call it a chicane.
Greasy Slimebag drops back slightly. Chetmac, Greasy Slimebag switching back and forth on that ladder. Who's going to come around in second? It's Greasy Slimebag gets a second. Chetmac gets a third. Looks like Cam's going to get a fourth.
I wanted to switch camera angles, I'm not going to lie, but I knew better. I rode with Johnny Fly all the way through that one. I had a feeling.
Chetmac gets a third. Cam gets a fourth.
Greasy Slimebag sleeked. Wow, dude, he snuck into second spot there. I did not expect that.
Cruise.
That was greasy right there.
Yeah. See, they're already catching up. All right, let's go to the third.
Admit, that forced left-hand ladder starting to grow on me.
All right, here we go. Pilots, any objections? All right, starting heat number 3, tier 4. All right. Oh, Greasy Slimebag somehow went over the top of the start gate. I was on board with him, and he had to go back around for it. Looks like Cam also had a similar mistake because he is in the 7th position.
Absolutely. Vanadium's taking advantage, though. I'm not going to lie. He's holding down that first spot as we speak. About the same gate as Johnny Fly, though. Johnny Fly is coming after him.
Yep, Vanadium out front. He's on his second lap.
Steady.
He's got about and he goes completely down.
Johnny Fly takes the lead through the forced left-hand ladder.
Johnny Fly's got some clean air into the final lap.
He's hammering down. Power up gate. Oh, a little bit of a bobble on the power up gate. He says not going to take it. Can he hold it down still?
Cruz, AZ Cruz and Chetmac switching for second place. Now, Vanadium jumps up into third. Johnny Fly has a huge lead. He's going to take this win here.
Yeah, he's opened it up like a can of worms on that one.
Yeah, there he goes. Takes another win. Chetmac looks like he's going to get a second. Oh, Vanadium almost got it from him, but not quite. So it's a second win.
I don't know. Johnny Fly hit a second gear there. His consistency's starting to ratchet up here.
Bruce, Cam, Lounge gets those Lounge first point there, coming in 6th, and Greasy Slimebag is actually in last in that one. He has a bunch of crashes early. All right, let's go over the points real quick here. We've got in first place Quality Control with 110 points. Second place, 1S Finesse has jumped up into second. They've got 88 points. In third, you've got Simps with 82. In fourth, we've got Whooping Wizards with 72. In fifth, Fly Vibes with 67. Sixth, Team 3 with 37. And Tiny Warp Speeds with 9. All right. We're going on to heat number 4 of tier 4. Pilots, any objections? You got 3 more heats.
Trying to get my volume issue sorted out here.
All right, here we go. So Johnny Fly with 2 wins, Cam with 1 win. See if we can get a new winner or if one of those pilots will win again. Looks like Greasy Slimebag with the early lead. Vanadium back in it. Oh, Johnny Fly with a little bobble in the first slalom drops him into 7th place. See if he can work his way back up throughout the 3 laps. But right now, Greasy Slimebag holding the lead. He's the first on to lap number 2.
Definitely staying with Greasy on this one. I have a feeling.
I'm with Vanadium, who was past him for a second, but is in second right now.
Now,
It's
Greasy's
close
holding it
battle.
down. He's got this. Into that forced left-hand ladder. He's not going to give it up.
Oh, Cam jumps up into the mix too, passing Vanadium for a part of a second. They're all on the lap number 3. Greasy, Cam, Vanadium, all on the same gate. Who's going to be cleanest through it? Oh, Vanadium. Oh, no. Vanadium's screen is just lagging a little bit. I'm going to jump to someone else.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, come on, Greasy. You got this. Don't lose it.
Oh, Vanadium out
Greasy.
front, kind of last couple turns in. Oh, Greasy takes it
Greasy's-
above.
That's what I'm talking about. What I tell you.
Oh, how close was that? Let's see this times
Dude,
there.
I
Oh,
rode it
wow.
all the way. All
Wow,
the way.
point-
I never switch screens.
0.034
Told you.
difference there. Both at a 61. Incredible.
So right
All
now,
right.
I'm like, if I ride with them, I'm like 6-1. So I may
Nice.
be their lucky charm.
8. Cam got the 3rd. Chet the 4th.
All right, who wants to win the next heat? I'm gonna ride with them.
Bruce the 2. Johnny Fly with his worst one there, the 1. And Lounge with the 0. All right. On to heat number 5. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. That was probably I think that's definitely the closest finish so far.
Absolutely. Yeah.
0.034. It's even closer than the finish between the top 2 teams this week. Oh, Greasy Slimebag, though, after that win, misses the last gate on the slalom and goes a little wide, has to circle back. So Johnny Fly out front right now. Vanadium
Little
right
bobble
there.
for Vanadium. Yeah. Yeah.
He's
I was
out front,
trying
though.
to be his lucky charm. Come on, Vanadium. Hammer down.
I'm on board with Chetmac right now. He's like right in the mix here in 3rd place, switching to 2nd occasionally, trying to chase down Vanadium and Johnny Fly.
Vanadium through the forced left-hand ladder. He's got this little bit of a bobble. Come on, Vanadium, hold it down. You got that power up, though.
They're all onto the 3rd lap, going into the slalom with who's going to come out of it first. Looks like
Announcer's curse.
Johnny Fly just ahead of Chetmac. But then Greasy Slimebag, then Cam coming around the final turns. Oh, Johnny makes the final turn the best and takes the win. Chetmac
Oh, my
less
goodness.
than a second behind Greasy Slimebag. Then Vanadium actually pulls ahead of Cam. So let's see, we got Johnny.
I never left him. I thought I was going to bring him back.
Chetmac got a 2nd.
Vanadium says, no way.
Vanadium in 4th.
All right, so Greenhorn says somebody boost me up a bit. Greenhorn, is it Discord that you're not hearing me in or the stream, buddy?
Sounds 1. AZ Cruise. 0. Oops. All right, pilots, final heat. Any objections? All right, here we go. All right, they're off. Wow, we've got it just all over mixing. It's just constantly switching places. Vanadium looks like he's out front. Cam in 2nd. Chet, Greasy Slimebag, they're all right there. Lounge in the mix too. Looks like after onto lap number 2, Cam just out front. Greasy Slimebag, Vanadium. Oh man, this is the closest heat so far. Chetmac right there in 4th, but looks like he's basically in 1st. He can't really even see anyone right now. Cam holding it down. He's going on to lap number 3 first. Vanadium just behind him in 2nd. Oh, Vanadium makes the pass for a half second.
Come on, Vanadium.
Greasy Slimebag in 3rd, watching them battle it out.
Go, Vanadium.
Oh, Vanadium makes the pass. Cam makes the pass back. They're on the final ladder. Cam makes the pass. Vanadium makes the pass back onto the final turn. And oh, Cam snakes Vanadium at the finish line. Oh my God, they tied. He beat him by less than 0.001.
We're talking milliseconds now, and I didn't want to say anything.
I've talked to Ashley before, and there's extra digits that aren't displayed. It
Understandable.
Goes out to like more than 7. So
I'm
like,
sure it does.
So Cam just beat him by less than 0.001.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's incredible. That's a 101.11. Both of them tied, basically, but Cam gets the edge just barely. Vanadium.
We're
Two
talking microseconds.
4 points for Vanadium, lost by less than 0.1 second on 2 of those heats. Wait, I'm putting these in the wrong spot.
All right, guys. So Green Horse says it's YouTube that I'm very quiet on.
8 greasy.
You were very quiet from the stream.
Third.
Dougie. See if we can fix that.
Fourth. Johnny Fly with the 5th. Wait, why did I write 5? 5th. Cruise. And Lounge. All right, let's open up all the next pilots in and go over the points.
Let's see if you can boost me up a little bit there, Dougie. I boosted myself in Discord, but they're saying it's on the stream.
All right, the racing's about to start getting ridiculous. We got tier 3 up now. We got Kent FPV on the Sims. We've got Carlos Caceres on Tiny Warp Speeds. We've got Get Some on Team 3, but he's going to be taking a 0 because he's not here. We got Blam on Fly Vibes. We've got Sheesh on Whoopin' Wizards. We've got Wild Type on 1S Finesse. And we've got Nightwing for quality control.
All right.
Let's come to the room. Let's go over the points. Team 3 is not going to get any points. All right. So after 3, we're halfway done, and then I think we're going to take like a little break too in between these 3, I believe. So after 3 tiers, our tier 6, tier 5, and tier 4 have completed their heats. We've got a really close battle here. In first place right now, we've got Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV. They've got 128 points. In second place, we actually have a tie between 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone, and Simps, sponsored by Velocidrone. They are tied with 104 points. Then in fourth place, we've got the Whooping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering. They've got 92 points. In fifth place, we've got Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly. They've got 80 points. In sixth place, we've got Team 3, sponsored by Emax. They've got 40 points. And in seventh place right now, we've got Tiny Warp Speeds, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, and they have 10 points.
Excellent.
Sponsors and then take a break?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let me pull up my sponsor list real quick, and we'll go over that one more time. All right, before we do the sponsors, let's take one more shout out at the raffle prizes here, guys. The first 4 are provided by weBLEEDfpv, and to me, these are some of my favorite raffle prizes. Wish I was in this raffle. That's a Radio Master Zorro ELRS version, a Radio Master Mini Zorro AGO1 gimbal set of 2, Radio Master controller carry case, and a TS101 smart soldering iron. Coming in from ViFly, we have one of their amazing Whoop Store chargers. Coming in from NewBeeDrone, we have Hummingbird F4 V2.1 ELRS bind and fly. We have a NewBeeDrone Acro B65 BLV4 ELRS. We have a couple of sets of motors here. We got some 802 19,000s and some 25,000s also from NewBeeDrone, and some GemFan Vanny style props. Coming in from Orca, we have a Ghost Atto receiver. Once again, we have a FPV control radio controller combined with the Ghost Uberlight TX module. As I said before, use that myself. Ghost JR module TX, provided by Beta FPV. We have the Beta FPV keychain. Generously from Emax, we have a Nanohawk PNP and a Nanohawk X bind and fly. Fat straps coming in with a nice set of their goggle straps here. T-motor with some 802 22,000 kV motors, some M12 199 props for 802s, and a F411 all-in-one 1S flight controller. All of that stuff is actually amazing gear. Wish I kind of had that gear myself. Let's take a look at the sponsors, though. I'm pulling up our sponsor sheet as we speak here right now. So right now, our first sponsor, guys, I mean, obviously we want to look at Velocidrone. We want to look at NewBeeDrone as some of our platinum level sponsors. But we're going to run down the list here. We've got T-Motor. We have Emax. We have Orca. We have Fat Straps. We have Fractal Engineering. We have TinyWhoop.com, our boy Jesse Perkins over there at TinyWhoop.com. We have Happy Model coming in with some good sponsorship here. Beta FPV, AyyyKayyy, Liz and Daniel Sugano, obviously supporting the community with that amazing event. We have NewBeeDrone. We have Jason Carmen with, once again, I just want to point on these. Love these coins, Jason. Optimized Drone. We have thumb grippies. As I said, your fingers should stick, they should grip, and they should not bleed. We have RailPro US, Sugano company. We have obviously our principal parent company here, weBLEED. We fly, we strive, and we bleed. We have RosieRippers. Again, one of my favorite teams, a bunch of awesome ladies. We have ViFly. We have Drone Cadets, as I said, once again, rocking that educational scene. And we have Search FPV Product Search. And last but not least, I'm going to mention Velocidrone one more time. As I said, they're one of our platinum level sponsors and, the back end engine that makes this possible. So, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our final little tally counts there, Daniel, and then we'll take our midterm break.
All right, and real quick, Axion asked in the chat, when is the raffle happening and where can we buy tickets? So if you don't know, the raffle is happening on Sunday, April 16th at 3 p.m. That's like a week after the final race, and you can buy the tickets on weBLEED.com under the season 3 tab. They're $10 each. So it's I already have 2, and there's some pretty awesome prizes. So if the ticket's at $10 instead of $1, I think it'll I feel like there'll be a better chance you win prizes, less tickets overall.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
So yeah, let's look at our tally here. You can see on our screen we've got Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV with 128, 1S Finesse, and SimSims. 1S Finesse is sponsored by NewBeeDrone, SimSims sponsored by Velocidrone, tied in second place with 104 points. Then Whooping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering with 92, Fly Vibe, sponsored by ViFly with 80, Team 3, sponsored by Emax with 40, and Tiny Warp Speeds, sponsored by Tiny Whoop with 10 points. So we're halfway done. We're going to take a little break, about 5-10 minutes, and then come back with the top pilots here. So you're not going to want to miss that.
Absolutely.
Even tighter and faster than you've already seen.
Excellent. Now the chat is saying that Danny's volume has now gone lower. Hey guys, at least tell me I'm sounding better now. All right, guys, let's take that break. We'll be back in 5 or 10. Let's get these last 3 tiers rocking. You're not going to want to miss it.
All right.
Sounds good. sure I'm going to get blamed for that. He says it can't be him this time. So I think the secret's out.
Carlos, not in here. He left for some reason. All right. All right. We need tier 3 to the room. Kent FPV, Carlos Caceres. Get some, Blam, Sheesh, Wild Type, and Nightwing.
Get some. I want to call this team Orange Squeeze, or I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
They'll have a team name by next week.
If they don't, I'm gonna make one up.
I didn't want to have them like choose one and then switch it.
Can we call him Team Sunny D?
That works. Carlos should be pink. Magenta. Tasty. Kent is here. Who are we missing? Nightwing is there.
So while Daniel gets everybody all sorted out for the next one here, let's take one more quick look at the total points. Right now we have Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in with 128 points. Tied for second place right now, we have Simps at 104. We have 1S Finesse at 104. Third place, we have Whooping Wizards. Coming in fourth, Fly Vibes. Team Sunny D, as I'm calling them for this week, is in there at 40 and bringing up the rear a little bit here. Tiny Warp Speeds with 10.
Doug, can you make me big real quick before we start these races? Is that possible? So I just want to show one of our one of the top sponsors prizes here, which is from the RosieRippers, and Derpy Hooves makes these awesome custom Lego minifigs, and everybody on the winning team from this season is going to get one customized themselves. So this is one she made for me way back in the day, and it says my name on the back. You can see I've got an AyyyKayyy logo. I think she prints it on there herself somehow, because it's not something you can just like buy. So then I got like a little drone with me, and here's my wife's ribbits.
That's so awesome. That's Derpy Who's. If you're listening out there, girl, I want one. I want a Borgslayer guy. Come on.
You have to sweet talk her into it because she doesn't sell them. Or you have to like win an event, like because T-Dog has one from Race Gal, and yeah.
I think we both know it's going to be sweet talk.
All right, here we go. So we've got 6 pilots flying this time because Get Some is not here, and Orange team's taking zeros on this race. Pilots, do we have any objections? All right, let me find me. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, everyone dropped. All right, we haven't had any sticks. I probably just jinxed it, but
I've been waiting.
Tier 3. Wow, everyone is locked together. First to the back within a couple gates. Right now, Nightwing has the lead. Blam in second. Sheesh in third. Wild Type Sheesh in fourth. Kent had jumped up ahead. Wild Type in fifth, and Carlos in sixth.
Nightwing with a very smooth force left ladder there. He is not messing around.
Yeah, he looks super smooth flying right now. Nightwing, obviously, one of the final 4 in Utopia. So here in T3, pretty crazy.
That's amazing.
Sheesh also an elite pilot at Utopia.
Yeah, that just goes to show you really what team, tier 2 and tier 1 are going to bring.
Yep, Nightwing with the bobble there. A little on the slalom that gives Blam and Kent the lead for a second, but Nightwing takes it back from Kent. Oh, they're right together, but Blam out front, and he takes the win. Oh, Nightwing down again. Kent takes second. Oh, and Sheesh jumps ahead of him too. Nightwing falls apart right at the end.
Wow.
So Blam gets a win for Fly Vibes, and Kent gets a second for Simps.
I mean, Blam was unaffected there, honestly. Just kind of stayed consistent and let Nightwing ride himself out.
Yep. Nightwing ended up in fifth. Carlos.
I still have faith in Nightwing. I'm gonna ride with him next one. I'm gonna bring him the luck of the announcer's ride. No pressure.
Oh, 4. Jesus. All right. On to heat number 2. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go.
Staying with him.
So that's big for Fly Vibes because they're currently in 5th, and if they want to contend, they're going to need to jump up here. The top 3 teams are go on to the relay to get some extra points, but every position is important. Oh, Nightwing down.
Nightwing with a little bobble. This wow. This worked with the first 3 tiers.
Kent out front, Wild Type in 2nd, Carlos in 3rd, Nightwing in 4th, Blam in 5th, and Sheesh in 6th. Wow, what a mix-up of this group so far. Wow, Kent made like such a tight turn that it looked like he completely missed the gate on my screen. I was like, oh, he's going to have to go back for that, but no, he didn't.
Oh, Nightwing. You're killing me, dog.
Kent way out front right now. Or not way out. He's about 2 gates, though, above Wild Type. Looking like he's going to take home a win here. Oh, I forgot to make my prediction. That's right. I was going to say that Simps were going to come back and take 1st overall.
You did have that prediction. And honestly, I saw the logic in it. I'm still waiting for it to come true, but...
Sheesh gets the 3rd. Nightwing ends up in 4th again.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm not gonna ride with him this next one. It worked, right? I was 6-2. I was 6-2 on the first one. My bad.
All right, here we go. Heat number 3. Oh wow, Carlos just finished. Wow, let me give him a second. I didn't realize. So I had some crashes. So we're getting a little bit more in the mix here. There's 5 teams that can still make the top 3, I'd say right now.
Oh, it's far from over.
I think Simps is definitely going to be in there. I hope, and obviously my team Quality Control can hold on, and then between Finesse, Swooping Wizards, and Fly Vibes, we're going to have to get at least one more.
I have hope for Quality Control as well. Absolutely.
All right. Heat number 3 coming up. Pilots, any objections? There we go.
Ooh, great start.
Looks like Wild Type early lead. Nightwing right there too.
Taking those things so tight. You're right. It almost looks like they're not going through the gate. They're taking them so tight.
Right. So Kent Blam, switching back and forth. Wild Type right there too. On the lap.
Blam's running him down.
Kent still holding the lead. Kent was the top qualifier of this group. With like a 58, I think. Let me see what his time was.
Was that a cat?
Yeah, that was my cat, Emmelman. Kent, it was a 58.1 at the top qual of this group.
Wow, Nightwing coming through. See, that's because I didn't ride with him that time. I'm not telling people who I'm riding with anymore.
On the lap number 3, final ladder. Oh, it is so close. We're going to get just a ding-a-ling-ling. Oh, and Nightwing gets the win.
Oh, I told you.
Kent and Sheesh right there with him. Wow. The top 4 pilots finished all in the second 102 within 0.6 of each other. That's crazy.
Absolutely. They literally were on the same gate.
Yeah. And they're running like a few seconds off of their PBs too. So let's see. So Nightwing gets his first win out of that group,
which is what I expected. At least that last heat too. But yeah, great job, Nightwing.
Another Wild Type with his best. Or no, Wild Type. It's 6.
Freedom.
Blam. All right. Points update, and then we're going to do the last 3. Right now, Quality Control, sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, still up front with 146. Simps, sponsored by Velocidrone, second place with 130. 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone with 119. Whooping Wizard, sponsored by Fractal Engineering with 108. Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly with 94. Team 3, sponsored by Emax with 40. And Tiny Warp Speeds, sponsored by Tiny Whoop with 14. All right,
Yeah,
let's
I mean,
run the
Whooping
next
Wizards, man. They're sneaky. I'm telling you, Whooping Wizards are gonna sneak in there. I'm telling you.
All right, let's see what happens. Heat number 4 of 6. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. So we've had 3 different winners in 3 different heats so far. We got Blam taking the first one, Kent with the second, Nightwing on the third. Kent with the most points overall. He has 2 seconds and a first. See if Wild Type can mix in a win. Right now, he's out front.
They're bouncing right now. Wild Type and Kent. Oh, Blam takes that second. All 3 of them now.
Wow, I really like how Kent takes his split S. He doesn't just do a straight down split S. He does it slightly at an angle to line himself up for the next turn.
He's always thinking a gate ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, right now he's got a little slight lead over Wild Type. And I'll see if Wild Type can chase him down. It's pretty close. All
right, I'm riding with Kent now. I'm going to ride him to the finish.
Wild Type sees Kent out front. Oh, and he has a little bobble. He has to go back. He still has enough of a lead to keep himself in second after that. Blam, Nightwing, Sheesh, and Carlos. Looks like Kent gonna get another win here coming around. Uh-oh. A little
Force
tap.
bird. Yep.
Still finishes up just ahead of Wild Type.
Wow.
Had
Way to
enough
bobble
room
and
to work
recover,
on.
Kent FPV. That was amazing. He had 2 bobbles there, technically. Still
Wild
held
Type
him off.
second. Blam.
I slipped up and told him I was riding with him about 3/4 of the way through. I didn't want to do that, but
Winning. Carlos. All right. Heat number 5. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. All right, Kent and Nightwing out front on this one. Blam right there too. Kent.
Absolutely.
Blam, Nightwing. Wild Type. Oh man, it's
all
always so
3 of them
good.
together.
Wow, how tight they go into that blind turn to the ladder is just ridiculous.
It's on faith. All right, now Kent holding it down, yeah.
Yep, just ahead of Nightwing. Oh, Nightwing must have a little bobble. He dropped back to 4th. Wild Type up into 2nd. Blam in 3rd.
Running him down, though.
Carlos in 6th.
Yeah, Wild Type is literally on his ghost trail. Smooth chicane section.
Kent has a nice lead here. He's probably going to get another win unless he has mistake Wild Type in 2nd. Oh, Nightwing goes down, drops back all the way to 6th. Wild Type looks like he's going to come in 2nd here. He does. Sheesh picks up a 3rd. That's his best finish. So Kent with another win.
Wow.
Wild Type.
So Kent, yeah. Kent FPV showing true consistency here. I mean, he's had a few bobbles, but honestly, just picks the pace back up so quickly.
Nightwing ended up in 4th, Blam in 5th, and Carlos in 6th. All right. Next and final heat. This is number 6 for Tier 3. Pilots, any objections? All right, let's go. All right, let's see if Kent gets another win or if someone can steal it from him for the perfect run. Looks like Kent out front right now, Blam right there, Wild Type, Nightwing also.
They're one big blur right now.
Into the first ladder. Looks like Wild Type out front. Onto lap number 2, Nightwing in 2nd. Oh, Kent must have had a mistake. He's fallen back in the 5th. Back into 4th now. Oh, Wild Type with a little bobble on the ladder. Now Nightwing alone.
She's running him down.
Oh, Wild Type goes completely down, drops all the way.
She's takes 2nd place.
Sheesh and Blam 2nd and 3rd with Nightwing out front. They're going
perfect left ladder.
3.
Perfect left ladder. Sheesh with the power up. He's got Nightwing in his sights. Yes.
Nice
Run him down.
thing under the ladder, going into the final. Left hand up, nice and smooth into the final split S.
He passed him.
No, Nightwing misses the gate. He
She's
has to
gonna
go
pass.
back.
She's
She
gonna take
takes
it.
The pass,
Yes.
and she takes the win.
She,
Nightwing,
I
able
didn't want to tell you.
recover.
Wow. I rode with him the whole time. I wasn't going to say it. I didn't
Nightwing
want to give him the
missed
jinx.
gate completely and had to double circle around the glass column. That's how far he was.
I was literally watching him run his ghost trail down the entire time, trying not to say I was watching it. Amazing job, Sheesh. What a great heat.
Third, nice work, Blam. Fourth.
I'm still like 7-3 on this.
And Carlos. Okay, let's open up the room for tier 2.
That was an amazing, actually, that Sheesh didn't make a mistake there, because he was literally like, he had their ghost trails in his face. Like, I could see what he was watching there, and he kept his nerve. Yeah, let's go over those points.
All right, so first let's call tier 2 to the room. For SimSims, we've got Gotro, Tiny Warp Speeds, Jay, Team 3, Tilted, Fly Vibes, Phobos.
My little brother.
Whooping Wizards, Solace, 1S Finesse, QT FPV, and for quality control, we got AK. You might say, what? AK is not a captain?
This is a fire. I don't care. This is a fire heat right here. This is a fire tier.
Yep. These are all true number 2s. No one sitting out on the captains. And all right, let's go over the points now. So we've got 4 out of 6 in the books, and ooh, it's getting close. Quality control still just barely holding the lead.
Oh, 4 points.
60 points. That's quality control, sponsored by Beta FPV with 160. Then we've got SimSimps, sponsored by Velocidrone. They've got 156 right there behind them. We've got 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone with 137. Whooping Wizards, as you're talking about, sneaking up in there, especially with that last win by Sheesh.
What'd I tell you?
28. That's
What'd I
Whooping
tell you?
Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering. And we've got Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly with 106, still within striking distance. We got Team 3, sponsored by Emax with 40, after having to take all zeros there because Get Some's not here. And then Tiny Warp Speeds, sponsored by Tiny Whoop with 17.
Absolutely.
Right. Let's see our tier 2 pilots to the room.
I'm excited for these guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This may be my favorite tier.
Okay.
And I'm not. Take a guess who I'm riding with. I'll give you 3 guesses.
AK?
Nope. I love AK. It's my boy, but nope. I'm riding with my little brother all day.
Tilted?
Yes, sir.
All
No
right.
pressure, but little brother. We're good. You got this.
2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Phobos. J. There we go. All right, pilots. AK, Gotro, J, Phobos, QT, FPV, Solace, and Tilted.
Love me some QT.
Pilots, any objections? All right, let's get tier 1 started. Let's make sure everyone goes on the block and drops. Never mind, there we go. All right. Starting in about 5 seconds. Here we go. This is tier 2. It's going to come down to these last 2 tiers. All right, everyone drop down. And they're off. Right now we got Phobos out front. QT takes the lead from him. Tilted, Gotro, Solace, J, and AK.
Wow. What an amazing view right now. These guys off fast.
Right now, Phobos holding the lead into lap number 2, just ahead of QT. Tilted right in the mix, switching with QT. Solace in 4th, J in 5th, and Gotro in 6th.
Wow, they are
AK
just a
holding up
big
in 7th.
swarm right now.
All right, QT the first one on to lap number 3. Phobos just behind him. Solace in 3rd. Tilted in 4th. Oh, Tilted drops back behind Jay. AK's moved up into 6th, and Gotro in 7th. Interesting.
This was not what I expected, Daniel.
I know Gotro was the top qualifier of this group right now. I knew QT would be a solid though, because he's solid in all racing forms. Phobos gets a second. Solace comes in third. Tilted with a fourth. Jay with a fifth.
That got mixed up a bit, but that's okay. That's racing.
6. Okay, I should be entering these. QT takes a 10. Phobos 8. Solace 6. Tilted 4.
Bondo FPV with Greg T says, "You got this, boy, Solace."
2. EK 1.
Freedom FPV with a shout out for his teammate AK.
All right, so the top 2 teams were the bottom 2 positions there, so that's definitely a mix-up overall. Let's see if that continues. All right, pilots, heat number 2, any objections?
Let's get it on.
Here we go. All right, early launch. I saw Jay and AK and QT all at the top.
Oh, they're swarmed.
The first few seconds.
Total swarm mode right now.
Looks like QT and AK in the lead going into the first ladder. And on the lap number 1, I couldn't tell if it was AK or QT. They were both switching there still.
They're one quad right now. Literally one quad.
QT's flying like basically perfect. I'm on board with him right now. Every time he turns around, he sees a sea of drones.
It's amazing. They're still all together though.
He's made about a half gate ahead though.
They're all in the same gate.
Gotro up there in the mix too now with AK switching positions. QT is just flying too flawlessly. Oh, but he has a little bit of a tiny bit of a wide turn.
Run him down.
And no one's gonna get. Oh, AK took it at the line somehow.
AK, how did that happen?
I don't know. He took it at the line by 0.08.
I was riding through Tilted's view and watching that whole thing unfold in front of me. That was wild.
Crazy.
5 pilots though, right? Wow.
Top 3 all within 0.5 of each other. AK in first, QT in second.
Nice job, AK.
Tilted in third.
He just waited. He was patient. I'm sorry. AK was patient on that heat. He just waited for the right moment for QT to make a mistake. Unbelievable.
Sixth. And
Toxic says, "You know this is an insane series when AK is not a captain." True that, my dude. True that.
That was a 59 for AK. That's our first sub, and for QT and for Tilted. That was our first sub 60 so far today. All right,
we haven't even gotten to tier 1, boys.
I know. Here we go. Heat number 3 of tier 2. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. All right, we're off. Like Phobos and QT out front.
Switching so quick right now.
Oh, AK right there also. Oh man, they're all so locked together.
I'm watching it bounce right now. It's amazing.
There's like 3 different names switching constantly. AK, QT, Tilted, like all for the different top.
Here we go. They all hit
crazy.
the power gate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't not hit the power up. You just fall so far behind. Right now, AK and QT still. Oh, QT goes wide.
QT goes wide. AK takes the lead.
All the way to 5th.
Tilted's trying to run him down still, though. He's on him. He's on his trail.
Oh, it looks like he had a slight bobble now. AK
they
has
both
like
did.
A couple gate lead. Phobos is up into second. QT and Tilted battling for third, fourth. Looks like AK is going to come around. There's the last couple gates spin around the pole, and AK takes another win. QT actually comes all the way back up into second.
He had to climb.
At the very end.
He had to claw for that one.
QT.
QT, man.
I was on.
I know. I was focused on the back of AK there. It's like, wow.
So
unbelievable. These guys are so close in this heat. That is just amazing. Like they're a half bobble away from losing 3 gates.
Right. For Solace.
Unbelievable.
Gotro 1J0. Okay. All right. A quick update here after 3 heats in tier number 2. We've got Quality Control out front again after AK takes 2 wins with 181 points. That's Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV. Into second place, we have a switch it up. 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone, has taken second place with 163 points. In third place now, we've got Simps, sponsored by Velocidrone, with 159. Then we've got Whooping Wizard, sponsored by Fractal Engineering, with 137.
My sneaky dark horse. Those are my sneaky dark horse right there.
Pistol right there. Then we got Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly, with 124. Team 3, sponsored by Emacs, with 54. And Tiny Warp Speed, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, with 19. All right, let's get into the last 3 heats here. See what happens, because it's gonna definitely get mixed up a little bit on the captain heat.
I'm gonna be frank here. I am anticipating a Tiny Warp Speed's win here.
Ooh, you're gonna call Jay right now?
I'm just calling it right now.
All right, let's see it. All right, Cap, or tier 2, any objections? All right, here we go. Heat number 4. There's been some great racing these last few races. Just
Absolutely.
Like basically perfect runs out of everyone at the top couple. Right now we got QT, Tilted, Solace, Jay, Gotro, AK, and Phobos. Everyone pretty close, but QT is about a half gate lead on the field. Oh, Tilted takes better split S for a second and pulls out ahead for half a second, but he Tilted trying to chase down QT, but a half gate behind. They're going.
He's got him though. He's got him though.
Time. Yeah, he's right there. He catches up on the ladders a little bit, it seems like.
A little bit tighter.
Oh, here we go on to the third lap. They both take the recharge into the final slalom. Who's going to do it best? They're both basically perfect through. QT still out front.
Unbelievable.
Tilted in second, trying to chase him down. QT.
Get him! Get him!
Into the final ladder, going up. QT holding the lead. Tilted pushing to try to take it, but QT basically. What was that run there by QT? Oh,
what was that run by both of them? They were locked at the hip.
58 out of them that time. Dang. So
that was amazing, dude. Way to bring the heat, boys. Way to bring the heat. You're absolutely correct, though. It's weird how some of them, right, have an advantage in certain elements over the others, you know, and they kind of gain and drop in their strengths. That's amazing. What a great run. QT, Tilted, my little brother from another mother.
Phobos. And Tiny Warp Speed.
Please tell me I get to see this heat race again, right? I get to see this one more time at least.
2 more times.
Oh my goodness. Let's go.
All right, here comes heat number 5, pilots. Any objections?
I could watch this 10 more times.
All right, Phobos thoroughly lead. QT up there as always. Gotro, Tilted. Oh, AK
let him sort it out.
Early crash. He's like a couple gates back already.
Never count out AK.
Gotro is starting to get more in the mix here. He's up in second right now.
QT is just so consistent. He's going to make you come get it from him every time.
What's
Gotro.
All time.
Gotro just hit a second gear.
Yeah, his call time is a 57.8, and he's running like a 58.6. That's less than a second off of his PB.
Absolutely amazing,
That's like crazy consistency.
QT still not letting him have it, though.
Nope. Gotro trying to take it, though. He wants it on this one. They're on lap number 3 into the final ladder. Oh, Gotro pushing to try to take it from QT. Oh, is it going to be close enough? It does not have the room. Oh,
no.
It did. He did. Gotro
took it from him. Oh, my God. I would have hated that.
Another tie.
We're talking microseconds again, aren't we?
This is literally another tie where it was less than a .001.
For those for those of you that don't understand what Daniel is saying right now, it means that the system actually doesn't show the precision necessary, right, to separate them. But trust me, Gotro took that. Wow.
Gotro with his first win. Nice. QT doesn't get.
I would have seriously. I would have hated to be that pony. because he did not spare the whip.
We got a 4.
Did you see that, Daniel? It was like lap 1.5. Did he hit that second gear?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Got him right at the end.
Wow.
All right, our final heat coming up here. And again, they're running like mid 58s, crazy. All right, pilots, any objections? Here comes the final heat for tier number 2.
And we're off.
All right. Gotro, early hole shot. Oh, but goes down in the slow. QT, as always, up in the top spot, contending. AK and Phobos right there, too, on this one. Looks like Phobos out front. Nope, AK out front. QT out front. All switching positions. I think AK out front onto the first one onto lap number 2.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm watching the back of him right now.
I've got a good view from Phobos watching AK and QT battle it out. Oh, QT pulls ahead for a second. AK back ahead into the left ladder.
He wants 3 wins. He wants it.
All right, on to lap number 3. Everyone recharging. AK holding the lead.
He's looking to lap people.
QT. Oh, Tilted is out of nowhere. Tilted, just out of nowhere. Tilted takes the lead.
Puts that
Tilted
second gear
with
down.
Hyper speed all of a sudden. AK
Put the
pulls
foot
back ahead of the
down.
final turn. And, AK takes the lead. But Tilted out of nowhere.
God.
Just jumped into that and was like, I'm going to take this one. Wow.
What just happened? Holy crap, boys. That was amazing.
Ooh, another
Where did
58s? Tilted came out of nowhere there. He was.
I know. It's like somebody slingshotted him. Where did AK find that other gear on that last like 3 to 4 lap section?
Push QT into third when he's still getting a 58 is pretty crazy.
Yeah. It doesn't, dude. That's so tight. Holy goodness.
Good racing, guys.
All right, that was some exciting racing. After, let's open up the room and do the next. Get the tier 1s in here.
Got to cool myself off after that tier. Wow.
All right. Let's get tier 1 to the room. We've got Neon FPV, T-Dog, Orange Stuff, EDOC, Leviticus, Mr. Chouse, and ZDZ.
This is what I've been waiting for. This is where we enter the matrix right here, Daniel.
I think that the last 2 rounds are actually going to be a little bit closer because Neon right now, according to the leaderboard, has a 3.5 second lead on second place.
Don't ever count out T-Dog or anybody in this tier. I'm just going to point that out.
All right, so let's go over points while we get those pilots to the room. All right.
Absolutely.
We've got 5 out of the 6 pilots flown so far, and in first place we have Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV, with 197 points. In second place right now we have 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone, with 187 points. In third, we have Simps with 100, sponsored by Velocidrone, with 175 points. Then we have Whooping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering, with 144. Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly, with 131. Team 3, sponsored by Emax, with 76. And Tiny Warp Speed, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, with 20 points. All right, let's see if T-Dog can get more points than the rest of his entire team combined.
I have faith in that.
In this heat. And it's still close. The top 3 teams, obviously, right now are about 30 points ahead of third place, but Whooping Wizards with Lev, let's see if Lev can score enough points to jump them up, or if EDOC can get Fly Vibes enough points.
They've just been solid all race long, the Whooping Wizards. I'm sorry. They're my dark horse still. They're coming out.
All right, let's get our racers in here. We got EDOC for Fly Vibes. We've got Leviticus for Whooping Wizards, Mr. Chouse for 1S Finesse. We got Neon FPV, your prohibitive favorite, for Simps, Orange Stuff For Team 3, T-Dog. For Tiny Warp Speeds, and ZDZ for quality control. All right, we got all 7 pilots in here. Lock in the room.
And I'm not going to tell people who I'm riding with, but whoever that is going to win.
All right, well, Neon, the obvious favorite with the 3.5 second lead.
Don't be presumptuous. Don't be presumptuous, Daniel.
I want to be presumptuous with Neon. All right, here we go. Pilots.
When Neon's involved.
All right, here we go. Your tier 1s, your captains for weBLEED Season 3. Starting now. All right, these are our fastest pilots. Neon in the 52-second range there. Oh, T-Dog hits the start gate, and E-Dog also has a trouble at the start. So 2 captains, an early bobble, trying to push a little bit too hard off the start. And not surprisingly, Neon is out front. Orange Stuff in second, ZDZ in third, Mr. Chouse in fourth. Oh, Neon,
a little bit of a bobble from Neon.
But he's already battling back.
Orange Stuff takes the lead.
Orange Stuff's tail, and he's passing Orange Stuff, and they're mixing it up in the ladder, but Neon has pulled ahead again.
Calmly takes it back. Yeah, it is ridiculous. No panic.
It's like T-Dog in real life. Meanwhile, T-Dog had crashed at the very beginning and has worked his way up into third already.
Of course he did. Yeah, I mean, Neon takes that slalom so
finished.
tight.
That was like, we didn't even have time to talk, and they're already done.
No, I was watching him take the slalom, and it literally looks like he's going through all of them because he takes it so tight, Velocidrone can't keep up.
Yeah, so Neon with a 56 there, which is like kind of bad for him.
That's still pure Matrix mode.
Orange Stuff with it. Second,
all right, let's see what happens with this one.
Gets a third. T-Dog battled his way all the way back up, got a fourth. Chouse got a fifth.
They've waited all night for this. Shake out those nerves, guys.
With the sixth. And E-Doc's crashed on the starting gate. So let's see if we can do. I'm going to ride with E-Doc this time. Let's see if we can do better.
You can't tell E-Doc that.
Oh, I'm sure he's not listening. All right, here we go, pilots. Any objections? All right, here we go. All right, everyone launch clean this time.
Absolutely.
Neon out front. Orange dog. Because
Orange Dog.
Orange Stuff, and then he switched positions with T-Dog as I was saying it. So I was like, my brain was like,
if you combine them, honestly, they would be Orange Dog.
Ooh, ZDZ moves up into second right now. Neon in first.
Can you imagine what a...
behind? I mean, not.
What would a combination of their skills be like, though?
I mean,
Orange Stuff and T-Dogs.
Man, Neon is like kind of gapping everyone.
Yeah, he's gonna lap somebody.
Here he comes around, almost about to finish. Let's see what time this is. That was a nearly perfect run.
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, Neon. He honestly, the force left ladder, he doesn't even break stride. It's the pre-turn into it is immaculate. Wow.
He's that time is better than everybody else's PB.
Well, take a guess who I was riding with on that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Probably Neon. All right. Neon, another win. Orange Stuff, another second. T-Dog gets a third that time. Nice.
So Team Sunny D with the second place. I love it.
House gets fourth. T-Dog.
Good.
Fifth.
It's good to the last drop, right? Or wait, is that Sunny D? Sunny D's good to the last drop.
Yep. All right, pilots. Let's go on to heat number 3. Any objections?
Oh.
All right, here we go.
This one's gonna mix it up right here.
If Neon's running like that, like he's literally like untouchable.
Yeah, it's kind of another level. I wonder if he's even conscious while doing it.
It doesn't seem like it. Like when I do a gate that's that good, like where it seems like I almost hit it, or like it messes me up anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
totally.
like, oh,
that was too good. Absolutely.
T-Dog running as I say that, T-Dog drops from 2nd to 7th. He must have had a little bobble.
Announcer's curse.
Right now. Let's see if he can get a top 3 finish here.
Lev always strong.
He's just a couple gates behind Neon, but right ahead of the big pack. That orange stuff, Jase, eDoc, ZDZ, T-Dog. Oh,
Neon's not giving it up.
Stuff makes the pass in the slalom, but Lev wants it back in the turn. Orange Stuff, one of his buddies. Lev is pushing hard to try to get it from Orange Stuff to 2nd place. Meanwhile, Neon's already done. And Orange Stuff just edges out.
Neon takes that forced left around that column so tight that it just looks like he's going through the column. It's just absolutely amazing. He has found that absolute pixel, right, where you can get around it as close as possible. That is absolutely astounding.
Level gets a 6 there. eDoc 4.
Orange Stuff coming in 2nd though, and Lev honestly consistent throughout this entire tier so far. I wouldn't count him out. 1 bobble.
Yep. All right. So we've done 3 heats. Let's go over the points. Oh wow. Okay. So we've kind of had separation at the top 3, but the positions
1 point.
Come totally
1
up for
point.
grabs. So right now, Beta FPV, or Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV, still holding the lead with 206 points. But SimSim, sponsored by Velocidrone, up to 205 points, just 1 point behind. One is Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone, has 194. They're trying to hold on against Whooping Wizards. Sponsored by Fractal Engineering with 151. Then Fly Vibe, sponsored by ViFly with 137. Team 3, sponsored by Emax, is up to 100. And Tiny Warp Speed, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, has 30. All right, pilots, let's do the final 3 heats, see what these final positions are, and start the relay. So here we go. Any objections? All right, Lev or eDoc is going to need to start getting some wins for them to jump up ahead of Mr. Chouse. Otherwise, our top 3 will be set. Let's see what happens.
Neon's actually in 2nd place for a second.
He was for a second, but he's back in 1st. Orange Stuff in 2nd. T-Dog, eDoc, Mr. Chouse, ZDZ, Leviticus. Everyone pretty locked together. No one's had a major mistake yet.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble from Neon. Can he recover from it, though?
Yeah,
Orange Stuff takes the lead, takes it right back.
Oh, Leviticus goes down. T-Dog in 2nd right now. Mr. Chouse in 3rd. eDoc, Orange Stuff. Let's see if Orange Stuff can battle his way back up into 2nd. He's got 2nd place every single time so far.
How does he take a gate and a half back that quickly? He loses a gate and a half, snatches it right back.
Oh, T-Dog, the slight bobble, but holds on in the 2nd place. And meanwhile, Neon's about to just win again. Neon's going to have a clean sweep, almost for sure. Oh, T-Dog with the little bobble drops him down. T-Dog
he went to 5th. He went to 6th.
Meanwhile, everyone else finishes. Neon gets another win.
Wow.
That's his best finish by far. 2nd.
eDoc sneaking into 3rd, though.
eDoc's improved every round so far.
Yeah.
He's literally moved up 1 position every single round.
That's how you do it right there. You step it up until you hit your stride. So he's going to hit 2nd on this next one.
T-Dog. Oops, I messed that up. And ZDZ got a 0 that time. All right. Heat number 5 coming up. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. All right, yeah, so we're looking for eDoc in 2nd this time. And then 1st, that would be pretty sweet if he finished in every single position.
Orange Stuff with the lead. Neon takes it back. Wow. See if Neon can go for a clean sweep. T-Dog holding 3rd right now, strong though. He's running Orange Stuff down.
Yeah, if Neon getting a sweep would be pretty impressive. No one else has. Let's see, Kent had 3 wins. So did Mystery.
Holy goodness.
Oh no, Mystery had 4 wins.
That was just robotic right there. Take a guess who I'm riding with, Daniel.
Neon. Was he doing the slalom thing or the chicane,
He's
whatever you wanna call it?
just being a robot like usual.
Yeah, watching him do the slalom is ridiculous. Here he comes around for another win. Nice work. T-Dog gets a second. Orange stuff. Ooh, orange stuff and ZDZ right on top of each other.
It's just ridiculous. That's all I have to say about that. That was
Gets
just
his
ridiculous.
first win in a row. T-Dog gets a second. Orange stuff a third.
There's no way you can think Gates ahead at that speed. I'm just going to be honest. It's impossible.
Shouts. Oops. Z-Doc. Oh, Z-Doc broke his streak. He still has finished in a position he didn't finish in yet, so.
So there's still hope that he can get one of each.
Wizards, Leviticus. Okay. All right. Going into our final heats, let's do a points update so we can. Oh, yes, there is possibilities of stuff happening. So, SimSimps, sponsored by Velocidrone, has secured the win with 225 points going into the final heat. And in second place right now, we've got Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV, with 210 points. They are only 6 points ahead of 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone. So, technically, 1S Finesse could pass Quality Control if Mr. Chouse gets 6 more points than ZDZ.
He's got this.
Looping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering, have 153. Fly Vibes, sponsored by Vibefly, have 154. Team 3, sponsored by Emacs, have 110. And Tiny Warp Speed, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, have 39. All right, let's see what happens in the final heat. Can Mr. Chouse beat ZDZ by, what's that, basically 4 positions? And it has to
Absolutely. It's possible. Yeah. And the other thing, too, is I thought we were calling Team 3 Team Sunny D.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Team Sunny D.
Thank you.
It's just right there on the screen.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Any objections? Here we go. But our final 3 are secured into the race-off. So if you're in one of the top 3 teams, you are going to be doing the relay. So get ready for that.
I can't wait for the relay. I'm going to be completely honest.
T-Dog has the lead over Neon for a little bit.
It lasted a gate and a half.
Yeah. But Neon says, nope, I'm Neon.
It's almost as if he goes at a slightly slower speed until he gets behind, and then
T-Dog wants to take it from him, but he's trying. It's going about as fast as you can go if you're not Neon.
Unbelievable.
And then I can't, like, Neon was ahead of him. Now, where'd Neon go? I don't know. Oh, but Chouse is up there in second, and ZDZ's in last place right now.
Here we go.
We could
this is what we predicted. This is what we
that
predicted.
Would be exactly 6 points. It would be a tie, and they would.
Yes.
They would whatchamacallit.
It was statistically unlikely, but possible. Mr. Chouse with third.
Happen.
ZDZ was 7. It happened.
Oh my god, it happened.
Do you want me to calculate the odds of that? It's not good.
God, that's not
that
cool.
is amazing.
That is terrible. I wasn't even paying attention.
Wow.
8. Chouse gets a 6.
Okay, so with a spread of 3 between positions and the likelihood of that happening with 7, I can't bring it to a decimal point, but that had somewhere around a 7% chance of happening.
Stuff.
And Neon drops the mic and leaves the session. He's like, I'm all done with this.
Oh my god. So
Neon, don't go anywhere, bro. We're gonna need you for team racing.
So yeah, AK, are you here? Is it a race off or is it a motocross? And how would you even do a race off?
That just happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me jump in to make sure that I have the rules right.
Greenhorn FPV says there's just no stopping Neon. I'm convinced he's using
Hey,
cheats.
AK. Do we get motocrossed, or is there some type of race off?
Is that like up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start, Greenhorn, or what are we talking about with cheats here? I'm not a huge Velocidrone guy, more of an IRL guy, but
okay.
Neon just insane from Nitro FPV.
Work on the spreadsheet.
Zero FPV, my actual little brother says it's a race off.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
All right. All right. So yep, I confirmed it. They get one. It's a whatchamacallit?
A race off.
It's a motocross. So they get second, and we get our 1S Finesse gets second, and Quality Control gets third. But both teams going into the relay
by motocross rule.
Yeah, that's because there's points awarded for the position you finish in. So 1S Finesse gets 12 points for that, and Quality Control gets 10, and Sims gets 14. So then
Makes
there's
sense.
also bonus points here for the relay that's coming up. So do I have to make a new room? I think
I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to see a race off though.
Yeah, it would be fun, but it would be hard to tell exactly. What's up?
You need
What's
to
up?
make a new room for relay, and you set it to 5 laps. New room
I
for
can't-
relay, set it to 5.
I can't just switch the game type.
The lobby is really, really bad, dude.
Okay. Oh, is it?
The lobby is super trash compared to other multiplayer lobbies. Yeah.
Right.
So new room, 5 laps.
Yep.
New room, 5 laps relay. Yep.
Copy that.
Just put it as weBLEED relay week 1.
So Zero is asking, is it motocross rule? And the answer to that is yes. It is a motocross rule, yes. So technically, they went 1 point ahead of Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV. Sorry, I got to say the whole thing on that one. But yes, Greenhorn FPV says God mode. I assume he's referring to Neon.
Class relay.
It's actually called Matrix mode, Greenhorn, but we'll accept God mode. We'll accept that as a correct answer.
AK, I'm setting 10 laps or 5 laps? 10 laps, right?
5.
Oh, okay.
The laps is per pilot.
Okay. Not split up.
Yes, laps per pilot.
5 laps. All right. All right. So tiers 5 and 6. That's gonna be Belichow and Mr. E, Dingles and Rush, and Hendesaur and Tasty.
Give me a sec to get into the room, my dude. I assume I got to follow you into it.
Have we got to be in here for voice chat for the relay?
You do not have to be here in voice chat, but we do want every pilot of all 3 teams in the lobby because it's only 1 heat then move. So,
all right.
So we should have each pilots in the lobby.
Back to
Okay,
QC.
yeah. Let's get everyone in here.
Yeah.
So we got Mr. E flying. Bella, where's Bella?
Yeah, it's called weBLEED Relay Week 1, Dougie. Got to join that session, dog. No, you're good. I'm going to talk about sponsors and raffles again here in about a second. Yeah, let me get my my sponsor sheet up and we'll talk about that. Okay. Yeah, so we got Rail Pro Architecture Aluminum. We got weBLEED. We have RosieRippers. We have ViFly, excellent Whoop chargers. We have Drone Cadets, educating one cadet at a time. FPV Product Search. Velocidrone, again, our principal sponsor and back end here. T-Motor Hobbies. Emax USA. Orca. Fat Straps, which is my personal favorite strap. Fractal Engineering, my boy eyes over there. TinyWhoop.com, Jesse Perkins. Happy Model. Beta FPV. and AyyyKayyy with Liz and Daniel Sugano. NewBeeDrone, another platinum level sponsor, and Jason Carmen with my favorite challenge coins ever. Optimized Drone with Gank multi-rotors, and Thumb Grippies. Again, they should stick, but they shouldn't bleed. Coming back around to Rail Pro again, I'm just going to let you guys read through this. We're going to pull up some, while that rolls, I'm going to tell you again about our raffle prizes. And guys, if you haven't seen the link yet, I will let you know where that is in a second. But weBLEEDfpv providing some amazing prizes. HD0 goggles, Fat Shark Dominator HDs, a Radio Master Zorro ELRS, Radio Master Mini Zorro AG01 gimbal set of 2, Radio Master controller carry case, and a smart soldering iron TS101. Again, my favorite traveling iron. Obviously, I prefer my bench iron, but the Smart 101 is the way to go. V-Fly Whoop Store V2 6-port 1S, a NewBeeDrone Hummingbird F4 V2.1 ELRS provided by NewBeeDrone, another NewBeeDrone Acroby 65, a NewBeeDrone Flow 19,000 kilovolt motor and 25,000 kilovolt motors, and also some GemFan Vanny style props from NewBeeDrone. Very generous by them. Orca has provided us some Ghost Atto receivers, Orca.fpv control with the Ghost Uber Light TX bundle, which again I use myself. Excellent radio if you just want something small and compact. We have a Ghost JR module TX provided by Beta FPV. We have a keychain, and provided by Emax, we have a Nanohawk PNP, a Nanohawk X bind and fly, and again my favorite strap, which mine personally I got from Shane Felton over in England, but great goggle strap. T-Motor M802 micro motors, 22,000 kilovolt provided by T-Motor. We've got some props from them for 802 motors as well. Their new M12199. And just to wrap it up, we have the T-Motor F411 all-in-one 1S6 amp flight controller. All great raffle prizes, guys. If you don't sign up and try to get you some of that, I don't know what to tell you. So, Daniel, how are we looking over here on our room?
We're ready to go.
Excellent. All right, guys, let's get this on.
All right, we have everyone. Red team.
Team
all you
go.
guys are supposed to be here. Can you all come to the room? That's the only team we don't have. We have Tasty and Hendestor so we can fly, but we want the whole red team in here so we can just switch between the heats quickly. So if the rest
Red team.
Sims could come on into the room, then we can get going.
Just reminds me of John Stewart and Half Baked. You know, it's red team go.
Is there someone in the bushes? I don't know.
Correct. I don't know, man. Is that a $20 bill?
They hear us, I think.
All right, red team, where are you at? Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, you realize it takes a moment to get these rooms switched and get everybody set where they need to be.
All need to come into the room so we can just we don't have to
Our man Skittles is getting them all wrangled right now as we get you ready for what's going to be an amazing relay race if any of the normal tier races have anything to say about it.
All right, red team's coming. We got most of them here.
Red team's in. Let's do this.
Just missing. You see slime bag. That's all.
Whoa.
You can never forget about Greasy Slime Bag.
Don't see him in the group anymore.
Greasy, where are you at, dog?
I'm in.
He's in. He says he's in.
Here we go. Is he just not red?
Should be.
You switched to the other room, Greasy? The relay room? Let's see you in here.
Let me see who's in here. Let's take a peek. So we got Rush, we got Mr. E, AK, Bella Chow, myself, Chet Mac, Dingles. Now he's here. Yep. Cam, Skittles. All right. Yep, we're good.
Lock in the room. All right, so we've got from the third place team, we've got Mr. E and Bella Chow flying for quality control, sponsored by Beta FPV. And the second place team, we've got Rush FPV and Dingles flying for 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone. And for the first place team, we've got Tasty and Hendesaur flying for SimSims, sponsored by Velocidrone. All right, pilots, you're going to do 5 laps. I can't pick who goes first, so it's you just be ready to go. And yeah, you can do any strategy you want. Do we have any objections? All right, let's start the first of these 3 relays.
CDC says, on my mama.
If the pilots or if the spectators don't know exactly what's happening here, the teams are, there's teams of 2 right now from the top 3 teams, and those pilots are gonna race 5 laps and then like switch. Basically, anytime you go through that orange gate that resets your battery, it switches the pilot on your team. So you're not going to want to hit it every lap because it takes a little bit of time to switch to the other pilot and then get them started. So I'm thinking most of the pilots are just going to do 5 laps and then switch, and then the other pilot will do 5 laps.
That's what I'd expect. A little tag team action, right?
Yeah, if the tracks, some of the other tracks will be a little bit longer, and you might not be able to do a full 5 laps without running out of battery, especially some of the slower pilots. So we'll see.
Yeah.
In later weeks, but this one's. So right now, we got. What does it say? Mystery has no laps done. He has 3 laps on the thing. Oh, the colors are. No, the colors are right.
Yeah, right now I'm showing.
I see 0. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah,
why.
I'm showing 0 for yellow there.
But Mystery, like, it says he's on his 4th lap.
Correct. It says he's on his 5th lap. He's on lap 5 right now. He's in first place.
Yeah. Oh, look, some of the pilots switched after 3.
Ah.
I'm a little confused. Well, we're gonna see what happens here when Mystery comes in.
Yeah, I mean, if this is strategy, it's confusing me. Mr. E just recharged.
Why does...
So Mr. E did 5 and stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, but it says that Searcher says 0 laps, so I'm kind of confused as to what's happening on that.
It does say 0 for them, yeah.
But I mean, they're definitely ahead because Mystery finished 5 already, and Bella's on his 2nd.
Dingles just comes through and passes off on lap 4.
So yeah, so it looks like the other teams are recharging after 3.
Yeah.
Because your battery does get lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, yeah. I'm rolling with Rush on his 2nd lap.
So I'm not sure if, I mean, we have to rerun this?
We're definitely not triggering anything on that team. Not a single.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know what, like, because Bella's about to. The strat, like, because to switch pilots probably costs you about 5 seconds, I'd say. Because you go into the recharge, it goes like boop, boop, boop. And then you can start and take off. And then you start from the start line. And you have
they should have 8 laps. By my count, they should have 8 laps, and they have zilch on the system, which is odd.
Yeah, because I don't know how it wouldn't be counting laps.
I'm looking at their laps down here too. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I do something with the?
Yeah, I mean Bella Chow's got 5. They should have 10 up there right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, let's see. Maybe it'll finish and it'll fix itself.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Let's let this one roll out and see how she finishes.
So Bella finishes right there. It's over.
Yeah.
And then Dingle's right behind him.
Yeah.
And Tasty's like several gates behind.
Aren't they
But
going to
yeah.
be excited if we make them rerun it though?
I don't know.
Let's see what
Yeah, look,
happens.
there's no time for truth.
No, there's no time and no laps for them. I don't know why that is, but we need to figure that out. Obviously, because I mean, by my count, in all honesty, I think they won that. If they get triggered, I think they won that.
Yeah,
that's going to
be a tough one. We heard it. Bella finished first. Like, I don't know. AK, are you here?
Yeah, I mean, I watched them go through all the laps. I don't know why they wouldn't count a single one.
We had this bug in our local lobby. But if you want to check the local leaderboard within the lobby itself and count the times on the players, it'll add up less than cyan or blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get that, Daniel?
I mean, plus we were watching and
no, I was watching it in real time. Like
Is there anything I need to do to fix it, TDZ, or is it just gonna like?
We couldn't get it to fix, so I don't know.
It's chartreuse. This is the third time I've had issues with chartreuse.
Did I switch us to a different color, like yellow or something, for the next one?
Just change us to a different color for the next two.
Interesting.
Color, basic color.
Interesting.
All right, so we're gonna switch all the chartreuses to yellows.
So can we have a DVR review, so to speak, and go back and take a look at those actual times? Because from what I watched, they were second or first.
There's no way.
No, if you click the leaderboard, the show high leaderboard, it pops up player times, and you can add those to equal our team time.
There you go. Let's do that. I mean, because I believe what I just watched.
I'll set up the next round. You add them up.
All right. So where is this?
On the right-hand side, the 1, 2, 3, the show high leaderboard.
Oh
if you
no!
click that, the lobby.
The chat just turned black.
Yeah, the lobby did just freeze.
It's making a weird noise. I can still change. I can still change people's color, and they're flying right now. But it's like all weird and frozen, and looks funny.
I can get a screen grab of the leaderboard because I have it open, but I don't know if we need.
I have it open too, but I do not. Your lobby is frozen, by the way. Your lobby is entirely. Yes, absolutely. You do.
Yeah, my whole velo's.
Now, Daniel, I'm looking over at Ken, Edoc, Nightwing, Johnny Fly, and Crusher 72.
Let me put in the points real quick.
I tried to pull it up. I still have it up on my screen before it crashed, but yeah, it says the race manager aborted the race. This message will close automatically in 3 seconds. They're all leaving the session.
AK, are you still in here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Remember you said like add up the points for the round, but like
but they're finished at. I can send you the picture. I can literally show you it right here.
No. I mean, remember you said like a first and a whatever 6 would be like.
I'll do the points. I said it wrong to you. I'll do the points.
Okay.
I left that room. I'm gonna try to come back in. That thing was going nuts.
Oh yeah, no, I made a new room.
All right, good. What's it? Right? Is it called weBLEED Relay Week 1 again?
Just weBLEED Relay this time.
Okay.
Still existed.
Got you.
Hey,
I'm coming in.
It was 1S finesse that got second, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making positive on that. Thank you.
I believe the one that got no score at all was the winner.
Yep.
Correct.
So you're right. So now we have our tier 3 and 4 together. So we got Kent and Greasy Slimebag flying for SimSims. We've got Wild Type and Chet Mac flying for 1S Finesse, and we got Nightwing and FPV Cam flying for Quality Control.
So we know, I think our stream may still be down. Do we want to pause for a second or roll?
Oh yeah, we definitely want to pause if the stream's.
Okay, yeah, let's roll. Yeah, we're good. We're good. No. Let's do this.
I just got to get the people flying. Hold on.
No, we're good. Yeah, so once again, I want to take a shout out for Velocidrone as one of the platinum level sponsors in the back end of what we're doing here, and also NewBeeDrone as a platinum level sponsor. You know, obviously weBLEEDfpv coming through as always with the swag and the gear and cast sponsorships here. Oh, here we go. Now we're coming up on our back end again. Yeah, we have tinywoop.com as well. Obviously, we got ViFly. We have Whoop Store. They're a great charger there. We have Product FPV, Velocidrone. How we doing, Daniel? We good?
Yep, we're ready whenever you are.
We're good.
All right, let's run the second relay here. Yes. Okay, here we go. Pilots, do you have any objections?
All right, we're rolling into some relay racing here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. Remember, you're not sure who's going to start out of the two, so both of you be ready.
I'm excited.
All right, we've got Wild Type versus Kent versus Nightwing.
Here we go.
Looks like Kent has the early lead. Wild Type in second.
We're pretty bunched up. Oh, little bobble by Wild Type, yeah.
Kent with a bobble too.
That's going to cost them both.
Right now, Nightwing has the lead.
So it's the battle of who's going to hit that transfer gate first, the power-up gate that tags in the next player.
Yep. Oh, okay. Can I do it while they're flying?
Right now, Wild Type has hit his grind again, but Ken FPV does not want to give up that first spot. Wild Type hitting the smooth grind here as he goes through that slalom section into that split to swing around ladder coming through the tunnel. You know, as I said, you know, all evening long, honestly, that forced left-hand ladder is honestly starting to grow on me. I think Schwifty knew something we didn't.
Ooh, Kent with another little bobble. He was catching on Nightwing there for a second, but a little bobble in the slalom drops him back.
Wild Type's just chewing up gates right now.
Wild Type is right on Kent right now. He's making a push, but get back into it. Meanwhile, Nightwing's on his fifth and final lap. Oh, Kent with another little bobble. Wild Type actually makes the pass.
I can notice Nightwing slow down. Yeah.
Wild Type made a mistake and pitted early.
It is amazing. You're absolutely right, Daniel. Like, if they don't actually hit that power-up gate, you can noticeably see them lose battery. And then Nightwing coming in, tagging off.
Yeah, so Wild Type made a mistake, and he went into the recharge a gate a lap early.
He went in at 4.
Yeah, he's going to have to, or like right one gate after his 5th, so he's going to have to come back out afterwards and do one more lap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be odd for him, too. Right now, Cam just wrecking gates, going smooth and strong. That's a good, consistent relay speed, too, where you're really not pushing it to make a mistake, but you're chewing up gates.
Yep. So it looks like Quality Control has a pretty solid lead right now.
Absolutely.
They're the first on the 7th lap. Here comes Greasy Slime Bag. He's about to go onto his 7th lap, too.
Jetmac. Yeah.
I don't think I can unlock it while they're flying, Doug. Can I?
I don't think so.
The next one, they're almost done. We're on 7, going on to 8 here. Cam holding the lead down.
And they finish up. We got a few more to finish up as they come through, the last 2. That was actually incredibly tight the entire time. I mean, there was like 2 or 3 bobbles through the entire relay teams.
Yeah, and then the Cyan team's going to cost themselves like 5 seconds or so by going
Yeah.
in the recharge 1 heat early. So Cam coming around on his final lap.
Yeah, that turned out to be a
Start to finish
huge
at 10.
mistake.
Let's see, the last team was a 240 and the other team finished slightly before, so a 220, 20 seconds faster than the last group of 2.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you've got to hit that at 5. I know it slows the drone down a little bit, but you've got to hit that 5. To have to come back and do another lap at the end is
Matt did the
awkward.
same thing.
Yeah.
Both of them after like the first gate of their 5th lap went to the recharge instead of doing 5 and then going in.
Yeah, it's tempting though, isn't it?
Yep.
Muscle memory. They've been doing it all night long.
I'm surprised no one just accidentally did it on a random block.
Correct. I give him credit for that.
So let's see, is AK putting it in? Yep, he's already done it.
Yep.
All right. So on to the final heat here. We've got the top 2 tiers for each team. Doug, I opened up the room so you can come in too.
Come on in, Dougie. Oh, no, thank you. Derpy Who says we can't watch. Open the room. Oh, we've had some requests to have this room open.
So we got ZDZ and AK flying for quality control, sponsored by Beta FPV. We've got Mr. Chouse and QT flying for 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone. And then we've got Neon.
You're welcome, Derpy.
And Gotro.
I got you, girl.
Flying for SimSims, sponsored by Velocidrone. All right, so Neon has a pretty big gap per lap. Is that going to be enough to get a win for his team here? But I think based on the 2 wins by quality control, it's 10, 23, a 5. Yep. Quality control has already secured their top spot.
I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean,
based on how the points were.
There's nothing Neon can do here but just crush it, regardless.
All right, pilots, let's get this running. Do we have any objections? All right, here we go.
Let's do this. It's been amazing
teams are
racing
uneven.
night.
There are more than 3 teams. What? Oh, do I have someone on the wrong color? Yellow, red. Yellow, red.
I've always wanted to call it Cayenne, but I do understand it's probably Cyan. I want to call it Cayenne.
I still had Kent flying. There we go. My bad. All right, here we go.
We're good now. I'm excited.
All right, so we got QT versus Neon versus AK. So that we got the 2 tier 2s for 1S Finesse and quality control, and then obviously our top seed Neon and the number 1 tier 4.
I like the strategy of putting Neon first there, right? Let him get a nice lead. Let the other pilots have a nice calm. Yeah.
You don't get a pick, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't? I thought you said they get to pick who goes first.
No. You can, I mean, you can set something, but it doesn't work. In future update, maybe.
So we have Neon completing his first lap. Right now, we have AK coming through trying to... Yeah, he just finished his first lap as well. Right now, approximately 9 gates behind Neon.
Yeah. QT and AK battling it out just like they were the whole tier 1. They're like right on each other.
I wouldn't have expected anything different. Wow.
Like literally locked together. Meanwhile, Neon is just absurd.
I think QT just made a mistake. AK's going for him.
Oh, they're like together. They're
Yeah, he
like
made the
just
pass. He made the
clapping
pass.
forth the
AK
name.
takes second place with that amazing ladder.
All right, here comes Neon. He's about to finish up his 5 laps and send it over to Gotro. There he goes. And Gotro's off. Oh, Gotro misses the start gate and has to go back. A little bit of time lost, but Neon
gave him a pretty good lead to start with.
Yeah. All right. AK recharged about a few seconds behind QT there.
Yeah, ZDZ drops in hot, though. He's going to try to pick up the same pace AK left behind.
Yeah, we got Chow, ZDZ, and Gotro on the track now.
Ooh, nice and tight up that force left ladder.
Recharged on accident.
Oh, goodness. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself.
So if you recharge and you're the only one on the relay, like it just puts you back on the start line and then you start and take off again.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
So let's see. It wasn't quite enough for ZDZ to catch up, though. He's still about 2 or 3 gates behind.
And would we say that delay cost him probably like 2.5 seconds or so while that recharges and redumps?
Oh, no, more than that. Probably.
More than that.
Actually, no, if it's yourself, yeah, since you're not.
Yeah.
And then the recharge is right there. It's pretty close. But now ZDZ and Mr. Chouse are locked together. They're on the same gate.
That's pretty remarkable,
lap
yeah.
number 8 right here.
Absolutely.
Oh, no, ZDZ goes
ZDZ
down.
with the bobble. Oh. He's back, though. He's up.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
quick recovery.
Gotro. Actually, Gotro just kind of taking it easy. Like, the lead.
Why would he push?
He definitely has, like, reduced, but he had that bobble right at the start, too, that ate up a lot of his big lead. But look, Mr. Chouse is, like, pushing there. Is it?
He's going to have to make up that gap.
Yeah, here, it's already over. Here comes Gotro.
Yeah,
Gets the win.
Yeah. And that was smart on Gotro's
Chouse
part.
misses a gate, but wait, now ZDZ is way far behind now.
I mean, Gotro knew after that lead Neon gave him, all he had to do was stay smooth and consistent. There was no need to put the nose down.
Yeah. So nice work there by Sims. They get the win this time. Finesse in second and quality control in third. So for the relays overall, quality control got 2 firsts and a third. That's a 10, and a 5. So that's 25 points. Sims got 5 and 8 and a 10. So a third, second, and first for 23. And Finesse had it a second, a third, and a second for 21 points.
Yeah, it was an excellent relay. Honestly, it was a great relay.
So the bonus points, AK's got it there. Quality control gets 3 bonus points. Sims gets 2 bonus points, and Finesse gets 1 bonus point. So after our first week of racing, we've got, this is combined with the leaderboard smash points. We've got Sims out in front with 23 points, sponsored by Velocidrone. We've got Quality Control, sponsored by Beta FPV, with 19 points. We've got 1S Finesse, sponsored by NewBeeDrone, with 17 points. We've got Whooping Wizards, sponsored by Fractal Engineering, with 11. And Fly Vibes, sponsored by ViFly, also with 11. Then, Orange?
We were going to call him Sunny D. Sunny D. Yeah,
Sunny D, sponsored by Emacs.
They're good to the last drop. You got to remember that.
Tiny Warp Speeds, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, with 3 points. All right, so we got 6 more weeks in the championship, so make sure to check it out. The new track is going to come out here in maybe the next hour. I just have to add some cameras to it so that we can get some better angles for the next stream.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then we will.
And who's designing the next track, by the way?
Well, I am.
Yeah, that'd be my boy Skittles down there. Yeah, no, it's going to be an amazing track. Can't wait to see it. So, all right, guys. So I don't even know what to say. That was just amazing racing. I mean, Tier 2 and Tier 1 just went pure fire. before we do let things go, though, guys, and we really appreciate you guys sticking with us through this whole thing. It's been an amazing race. We're going to talk about real quick our raffle again. I just want to run it down one more time. I know you guys have probably heard this, but, weBLEEDfpv, again, provided us a Radio Master Zorro ELRS, a Radio Master Mini Zorro AG01 gimbal set of 2, controller carrying case from Radio Master, and again, my favorite travel iron, the TS101. Vifly was gracious enough to give us a Whoop Store V2 6-port 1S, probably one of the most innovative and best Whoop charging and storing devices out there. NewBeeDrone gave us a Hummingbird F4 V2.1 ELRS bind and fly. We also have an Acrobee 65 BL V4 ELRS. They've also given us a couple of motor sets, some 19,000 kilovolt flows and some 25,000 kilovolts, and then some GemFan Vanny styles. Provided by Orca, we have the Ghost Addo receiver and a Orca FPV dot control radio controller with the Ghost Uber Light module, which, as I said, I've used myself. They're deceivingly good Hall sensor gimbals and a great compact radio if you want to have something to take on the go. They also gave us a Ghost JR module TX. Provided by Beta FPV, we have a keychain. Emax was gracious enough to drop us some Nanohawk PNP and a Nanohawk X bind and fly. As always, my favorite goggle strap, Fat Strap goggle straps, gave us something. T-Motors M0802 micro motors, 22,000 kilovolts, with some M12199 props. And then not obviously least, they also dropped a F411 all-in-one flight controller. And also, I do want to kind of go through as we have this rolling through the background, our sponsors. We've got RosieRippers. We've got Vifly again with the Whoop Store. We have Drone Cadets. And we have FPV Product Search. Velocidrone, a platinum level sponsor on the back end here. T-Motor Hobby. Emax USA. Orca. And Fat Straps. Strap one on, y'all. Fractal Engineering, my boy over there at Fractal. TinyWhoop.com. Jesse Perkins, what's up, dog? Happy Model. Beta FPV. AyyyKayyy, thanks to Dan and Liz Sugano. NewBeeDrone, another platinum level sponsor. And my favorite coins from Jason Carmen. A little bit of Gank Multirotors action. And Thumb Grippies, as I said before, they should stick and not bleed. Rail Pro, another Daniel Sugano company. And we come back to my favorite, we fly, we strive, we bleed. And that's going to wrap it up for the sponsors, guys. And honestly, amazing racing all night long. Daniel, do you want to add anything to this? Or we know which track we're going into next week. We know it's going to be yours.
No, just it was an awesome leaderboard smash. The top 3 teams were within 0.32 of each other. That's all 8 pilots combined. So that's pretty crazy. So it's going to be another fun week of smashing. And then the racing was crazy. I was really impressed
all
with
night
how
long.
Normally or in previous seasons there's been kind of a neon of each group, right? Someone that kind of dominates each group, but I felt like today it felt like anyone could win any of the heats, and it was really mixed up each round. Made for some good racing.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Mr. E, by the way. Daniel, Mr. E says great commentating and super fun to watch. Thank you, Celtro. Appreciate that, guys. All right. Well, hey, if we're good to go, my dude, that's about all I have to say.
All right.
It was fun with you, by the way.
Yeah, it's definitely good announcing with you. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Absolutely, guys.
Adios.